Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Memphis Cat is back with his Heaven on Earth tour.
I tried to be incognito, but thanks to Shannon Sharp's loud mouth, the gig is up.
February 22nd in the FedEx Forum.
In my spare time, I infiltrate the Illuminati, look for their secrets, run back, tell y'all.
Don't miss this year's most talked about comedy icon live. He's back with brand new material, an unmatched wit, and an electrifying performance. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com.
When it's all on the line, you turn to the strong, the stable, the unwavering. To those with a history of raising their performance to meet the moment. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st. And you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching them IRL. And that starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight in person. From seeing your favorite Grizzly stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Put that jersey collection to use and get tickets at Ticketmaster. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside, Memphis.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Durant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans, and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, one exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
A night of comedy with Sebastian Maniscalco and Jim Gaffigan.
Now, is this a family? Is this your mother? Where is she? Is she in the crowd? You don't know where your mom is. The mom's up there. What kind of family is this? I'm sorry.
Sebastian Maniscalco and Jim Gaffigan.
I went ziplining for the last time. What is wrong with us? Would you pay $200 to feel like you're about to die 6 times?
Live in Memphis, FedEx Forum, Friday, February 21st. Get tickets now at livenation.com.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Is Hulkamania officially dead?
Yes.
When you have over 17,000 people live and you have Netflix premiere the biggest day in WWE history, and meanwhile they boo him out of the building?
Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you!
That is your core audience, and they don't want it.
Tune in to Grind City Wrestling weekly on the Grind City Media app and on the Grind City Media YouTube channel.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Thursday, February 6, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, it is the NBA trade deadline. We will be here until it commences. At 2 p.m. Central this afternoon. The Grizzlies have stood pat thus far, but we have 2 hours to go. There has been a tremendous amount of movement around the NBA. Big day. The anticipation is killing us. We're all here. We'll take you through the end of the deadline. Let's do it. Turn it up. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, we got a ton of stuff to get to. There was an unbelievable game that took place last night north of the border that we will get to, and obviously we have a ton of stuff to get to regarding the trade deadline. We will be here until the buzzer hits at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Cologne Ranger, the Body Spray Bandit, Indoor Sack, Johnny Magpole, Johnny Barricade, John Asparagus, Johnny Nate Corp, John Lance. He's Yogi Roser. What up? Hello, John. Hello. Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navo Joe. The reporter, the photographer. He's Sir Hiss. He's Walker 93.
Stand back. It's a hurricane. Yeah, I can't even do that for real. Yeah.
Devin is wearing the Grizz mask and Grizz cape that they're going to be giving away. It is Grizz's 30th birthday. Hold on, I'll get in there. I'll get into it.
It's hurricane coming through. Looking
at
so
Grizz,
like the hurricane.
Grizz's 30th birthday is going to be on Saturday night when the Grizzlies play against the Oklahoma City Thunder at FedEx Forum. Last night, as I mentioned, they did go north of the border where they were playing against the Toronto Raptors. And, you know, you never know what a game like that's going to go. There's guys with their minds all different ways because the trade deadline is coming upon us very quickly, but they've got one game to play beforehand. Vince Williams was back in uniform. Marcus Smart was back in uniform. The timing was impeccable.
Yeah, it was great.
And then John Morant came out smoking again, and then they went to the bench in the first quarter, and they didn't score again. I think they scored like one the rest of the quarter in the first. Then kind of got their act together a little bit in the second quarter. Still were not playing very well. And then in the second half, the floodgates opened. They put up 85 points against Toronto in that second half. And outlining everybody that was awesome would be hard to do because Morant was great and Jaren was great simultaneously. There was like a bunch of records that took place last night as that game unfolded, and they put up 85 in that second half.
Zach Edey was phenomenal, plus 32 in the box score. GG was good. BC was good.
You had Jaren Jackson Jr. scoring 20-plus in his 9th straight game, which was a new career high. You had Jaren Jackson Jr. scoring 30-plus in 3 straight games, which is a new career high. And you had Zach Edey being the first Grizzlies rookie with 3 straight point, rebound, double-doubles since Pau Gasol had 4 straight in March and April of 2002. So that has been 22 years. Oh, I'm sorry, 23 years almost since that has happened. And so, look, up and down the roster, and I will say Marcus couldn't get a shot to drop, but Vince Williams looked infinitely better than when he tried to come back earlier this year.
Yep.
Right?
The man had like 2 steals in like 30 seconds.
Yo, he was kind of everywhere.
He was doing Vince Williams stuff.
And
I look so ridiculous.
Also, second straight game. Yeah, I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't do that. Every time I look at myself, I realize how really
G.G. Jackson.
How did Hurricane do that?
G.G. Jackson was awesome too. Yeah, like super active, flying around everywhere. And so, look, they've won 10 out of 11. The one was pretty gross. I was there in Madison Square Garden. But other than that, they have won 10 out of 11 and got to be feeling really good about themselves heading into this trade deadline. And it does put you in a very good position. Now, I'm not going to speak out of school here because I have been one that has said, I want to improve the roster, right? Consolidate. I do feel like you have built for this moment to be able to go attain something that can take you to even a different level. And I'm not talking about a different level for the regular season. Again, I'm not concerned with the regular season. They're great. They are great. It is, do you have the goods for playoff basketball? And can you improve yourselves in order to be even more dangerous playoff basketball-wise? And that's where my answer would be yes. Mm-hmm. And so, again, in the famous words of Jerry West, who was here forever, he would come out after they didn't get anything done, and he'd say, look, it takes 2 to tango, right? So I understand, but what we do know, we know 2 things. One is Zach Kleiman has been active in every single trade deadline, every single one of them.
Yeah.
Okay? So we know that. And we also know that they have been active in the trade market prior to this. It is not this is not the first time that we have heard their names come up this season when their name comes up with stuff, because we have been through the Dorian Finney-Smith thing. There is a reason that their name came up with the Jimmy Butler stuff. And so you know that they have, as we chronicled yesterday, they have expirings, they have good young players, and they have draft capital. Yeah. Right. These are the 3 things that are essential in order for you to be able to improve your roster. If you do have the opportunity to improve your roster. And so I told you yesterday, I would be surprised if they didn't do anything. I would, because I just think you have built for this moment, right? Like, this is the trade deadline that you want to be able to capitalize, given the contracts that you have right now, given the young talent that you have right now. And you now saw last night for the first time, like, well, you're going to have some really tough choices
That's
to
what
make.
I'm saying. I was like, last
in terms
night was
of who is playing minutes. It becomes a reality when you're watching last night. A great problem to have, also a problem to have. You know what I mean? Like, it's like
players go from playing 15, 17, 20 minutes to getting DNP CDs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And
it's spooky real quick.
Again, it's all I've talked about, which is, you know, it's that one spot, and we've talked about it a lot. And I am not saying that it cannot be filled by somebody on the roster. I'm just saying, you know as well as I do, because we've been through this. And this is what we went through when I said this. I said 1,000 times leading into the last 2 times they were in the playoffs. What these teams are going to do is they are going to say, Dylan Brooks, shoot. And it happened in the Golden State series, and it happened in the Lakers series, and they're going to say, shoot. And you are going to try to direct these shots to who you want them directed to. And so you know very well when you have John Morant and you have Desmond Bane and you have Jaren Jackson Jr., it is only those other two spots that are available, right? And Brandon Clark has had great playoff series, i.e. the Minnesota series, because he was the one that got less attention, as did Desmond Bane, because they were just going to load up on Ja. But be not dismayed. Whoever is in that Jalen Wells, Vince Williams, Marcus Smart, G.G. Jackson, whoever you want to say, that spot, you're going to see that spot get directed a lot of shots because someone is left alone.
Yeah,
we know this, not from Grizzlies playoff series, from every playoff series. It's the reason we come out of these playoff series talking about Derrick Jones Jr., talking about Caleb Martin, talking about guys that you may not talk about the rest of the year. And so the question is, I think that has been their quest. It's like, bro, if that's somebody that you can't disregard, now you've got a huge problem on your hands playing against. It's just one spot. The center thing can take care of itself, right? Because you've got a good yin and yang with that. You've got the big oaf and you've got the speedy
BC.
Go small center that can play great and works great alongside Jaren Jackson Jr. So you want to go 5 out? Fine. Brandon Clark's playing center. You want to play a big oaf? Fine. Zach Edey's playing center, right? You've got that locked up. It is really only that other position. And you have all of these guys that bring to the table a different skill set that, again, it's like Kennard's the one that can reliably knock down that shot all the time. He is also the only one that's going to get targeted on the other end. Yeah. Williams and Smart can both guard the position at a super high level. But we don't know what would happen if you're going to have right. You don't know what's going to happen if they leave them open. You know, G.G. Jackson is still an NBA fetus, as is Jalen Wells. So they're young. So I mean, like, you've got vets that all have some kind of different thing, you know, as to a reason. And so that's why there's been like, boy, could you ever find the just totally solid, don't even think about it, that's the guy that, fine, go ahead. Direct all those shots to that guy. Good luck. Because if you have to, you know what I mean? If there's not somebody, and that is the only source of weakness, honestly. Yeah. It's the only source of weakness is one spot.
That person doesn't have to make like 5 or 6. It's got to be like 1 or 2. Like when Jaren's getting, because I guarantee in the playoffs, bro, teams are not going to guard Jaren one-on-one because they see this whole season you can't guard him one-on-one.
No, I'm saying they dedicate 2 to all those guys. Like somebody just gets unguarded. That's the way this works. Yeah. We decided that we were going to load up. We talked about this yesterday. We decided we're going to load up, and if Rui Hachimura beats us, then Rui Hachimura beats us. And then we decided we're going to load up. And Andrew Wiggins grabbed every friggin' rebound. Every rebound. Remember? Him and Looney grabbed. It was like, when you look back at that series, it's like, what swung that? Because we did an unbelievable job on Curry. It's always the other guys. Always. When you get to the playoffs. And so I think you've built for this moment, for this trade deadline, and we will see what ends up taking place. It has been an insane trade deadline that, you know, if I was thinking about this last night, even if you extracted the Luka thing, just a tremendous amount of big names that have been moved around the league to the point that I guess it was last night, and then I woke up this morning. It happened after I went to bed. The Brandon Ingram thing. Nobody even cares.
No.
Nobody even cares. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like, we talked about the Brandon Ingram thing and where he could end up and the fact that he's going to be a free agent, and so they're probably going to get something for him, and it's like...
On another trade deadline, that's a big deal. And this trade deadline is just like, good.
Well, I think also it's part of it because it's to Toronto.
Maybe.
Like, he's not going to... Like, if Brandon Ingram was going to Dallas...
Yeah, Toronto sucks, so it makes sense.
Toronto's not good. Yeah. So, or if he was going to New York...
I have always compared Brandon Ingram to that Rudy Gay archetype, and it is kind of funny.
That he ends up in Toronto.
That he ends up in Toronto, much like Rudy did once upon a time.
I just sent y'all a graphic downstairs. If y'all would have showed somebody, like, out of sight, out of mind. This graphic I just sent y'all downstairs from ESPN, it would blow your mind. The graphic with all the players in the new places.
Oh, I know.
Fox in the Spurs.
Yeah, imagine if
jersey.
you had just gone out of the country to a place where you didn't have cell phone service and you came back and somebody's trying to explain this to you.
They're like, oh, De'Aaron Fox is in a Spur. AD isn't like, try to explain that to them. That looks like one of those like fake fan edits. You know what I'm saying? They do at the beginning of the year. Get this player to so-and-so. They don't even look like the real NBA, but today it is the real NBA.
If somebody would have made that graphic before the season started.
One of the things that
they would not believe you.
If somebody would have made that graphic 72 hours ago.
Yeah.
Poor Middleton in the back with the Wizards on.
In the cuts.
It's tough. That is a tough one.
Shout out Fish Eyes.
Look, I will say that on the mismatch a couple months ago, one of the things that I said, we did a I Believe episode where we made statements and see if the other person would agree with us. And one of the things that I said was, in the Western Conference, given, you're just looking at the landscape of the Western Conference, and Oklahoma City was head and shoulders above everybody else, even at that time, record-wise. And then you had a couple younger teams, youngish teams in the Grizzlies and Houston right behind them, and now you have Denver behind them. And I was looking up and down, and I was saying, I really think, so last year, and again, you never know who's going to get injured and how this stuff can shake out, and I think you could make a great argument that if the Knicks didn't get maimed by injury last year, they might have been very well in the Eastern Conference Finals, but they weren't. They did get hit by injuries, and because of the Pascal Siakam deal, that enabled the Pacers to be good enough to get into the Eastern Conference Finals. Last year, Dallas was not one of these teams that we looked at as a big-time threat to become a Western Conference Finals team, but by virtue of the good moves that Nico Harrison made by attaining P.J. Washington and attaining Daniel Gafford, and they were able to make it to the West Finals. And so a couple of months ago when we did that show, I said, I kind of feel like it's going to happen again. I don't know if it's going to happen in the East, just given what's happened with, with Cleveland and with Boston and Milwaukee and the Knicks and those teams at the top, that you could very well see a scenario where a trade doesn't necessarily change the balance of power regarding that conference, and the teams that we think are going to be there are going to be there. But once you got past Oklahoma City, who, interestingly enough, did make a minor trade yesterday, every one of those teams, I said, is looking at themselves going, it's not good enough. You right? They think they could fairly look at their roster and go, we can improve this, and we need to improve this. Like, it's been good, but playoff basketball is different, and if we're trying to, and I said, I totally feel like the trade deadline could, again, alter who ends up making it to the conference finals. That will be dependent upon, in many cases, what takes place today and these last couple of days. And that may bear out, it may not. But I will say this. Regarding the teams, and I said yesterday, just from a Grizzlies perspective, I was more fearful of the Lakers before the trade. Mm-hmm. That may be folly.
I'm scared
but
of them now,
AD is the one that is we have nothing. And there's nothing we can go get. He destroys us.
I've seen the numbers. I did the number. He
destroys us.
Absolutely destroys us.
The Mark Williams one makes me a little, Luka, playing with Luka, because Luka makes you look good.
But I'm going to tell you something. I thought it was pretty interesting, the whole Mark Williams reaction, which I would have done it too, right? But I can't reverse course here. We saw him play have 30-something here, and I came in here the next day, and I told you guys, I said, this guy has a 9'9" standing reach. 9'9". He's 3 inches under the rim when he raises his hands above his head. I said, I've never seen anything like that. You have to try to not block a shot if your standing reach is 9'9".
Yeah.
You have to. Your effort level has to be so low. If you've got a 9'9" standing reach, all you have to do is put your arms in the air.
Yeah.
It's freakish. Yeah. Your arms are as long as the goal, where the rim is. He didn't block one shot. It was pitiful. We had 1,000 points in the paint. And I'm like, it's cool and all, and he's huge, and he can catch it and finish it, but good grief, man. Get a stop.
It may be going from playing on Tubi to playing on TV every day, though, to being around the Bronze of the world, to being around, like, you know what I'm saying? That could really kind of untap your game. So, you know, in Charlotte, people ain't watching the game, bro. So you never know.
All right, do me a favor, if you will. There's Jalen. I'm sorry, I should have given you a heads up. There's a guy named T.J. Oglesby, who's the, I believe that's his name. He's the Charlotte. He does like pre-half and post-game for them.
Yeah.
Bro, like 3 days ago. I don't know how many people have seen this. Like 2 or 3 days ago. In fact, I'll try to send this to you, Jalen, so you can grab this.
Drop it in the Slack.
I forgot to send it to you. Anyways,
we had 32 points in the paint in the first half of that game against the Hornets. We had 50 for the game, but the second half, like, we were up like 30 at halftime.
He has a 10-foot standing reach.
Yeah.
So,
I
still would have done the deal. Yeah. I wanted to be more impressed with him, especially given that he had scored 30-something.
Yeah.
Where he's just dunking everything and he's running out on the break. But I thought his effort was, and what's crazy is what I just sent Jalen, which we'll pull up. About 3 days ago, it was this week. Did you guys not see this come across the timeline? Maybe I just follow somebody that posted it.
No.
I perked up because I do that job, right? For the pre and post game. Dude, their broadcast murdered him.
Really?
The guy on their broadcast. I mean, it was hardcore. And that's when I was like, when I saw he got traded yesterday, I was like, I see it, man. Because I know what that's like. Bro, if you trash a guy like that, like he did, I'm going to play this. When you trash a guy like he did, you're hearing from everybody. It reminded me of after the Luka trade, Brian Windhorst said, you remember the very famous where he killed
Luka.
Oh,
after
he
the
annihilated
finals. It was like
him.
game 3 of the finals.
On the court, after the game, on Sports
He
Center.
said he was so surprised somebody pulled up on him after he talked that crazy about him.
Huh?
He said he was so surprised somebody pulled up on him and like to get on his head.
Nobody from the Mavericks got upset.
Nobody
with him.
Fans did.
Yeah,
fans did, but nobody.
They said the organization never checked him
Nobody
about
in the organization got upset with him.
Right.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, fast forward, and this is on a much smaller level, not that everybody's paying attention to what's going on, but on a much smaller level, this is halftime of one of their games. Oh, it was the game that got their ass kicked by the Wizards this weekend. That's what it was. They're down 20 to the Wizards.
That'll do it, yeah.
Yo, this guy lit this dude on fire.
I got minor emotion after you play this.
This guy
from Shams.
Do we have it? Do we have it, Jalen? All right, we got the look. Listen to this. Listen to what this guy says about Mark Wood.
I'm just going to say it. Like, I'm okay when shots are missed. I'm okay when errors happen. But if there's at least effort, I can live with those things. Mark Williams has put together a first half that I've never seen from a starting center at the NBA level. Heck, even maybe the college level. He was so poor from an effort perspective today that they had to switch him off of Jonas Valanciunas, and then he was giving up wide open threes because he wasn't hustling out to contest threes. The effort has to be better. You might be down 23 points. Whatever. But the effort has to be better. This is a Washington Wizards team that's dead last in offense and dead last in defense. And they are beating you by 23 points on your home floor because you don't feel like moving. This is crazy. And Mark Williams, if you're going to be the center of a franchise where they've invested in you and they have planned for you to be a core piece of what they're going to be moving forward, that effort is unacceptable. Here's the thing.
This dude said because you don't want to move?
Yeah. sometimes, respectfully, I know, like I said, you're in Charlotte, bro. A lot of people don't show effort in Charlotte.
Well, this is what you remember, anybody could go back and find the show. The day after we played Charlotte, I came in here and I said, look, I kind of liked this Charles Lee and the way they reacted to him in the preseason. I thought that was a disgrace. This was crazy. I was like, you've got to hold them accountable. Like, even when things are bad, you still, like, because then we saw juxtaposed. We saw the Jazz. Like, the Jazz still have to play real basketball. They suck. They're going to be in the lottery. They're not trying to win a million games. They still, like, actually run plays and, like, try.
And that coach is empowered.
Yeah.
Like, Danny Ainge, this is your coach. Run what he tells you
and
to
it's
do.
like this, but this Charles Lee, he's been a part of winning. And I'm like, why is he letting them just do nothing?
Like PJ was, we didn't think PJ was worth a damn until he got in Dallas. And we're like, okay, well, he can be a role player on a good team. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not telling you that Mark Williams is not going to be good. Yeah. I'm telling you what I saw here and what that guy just said at that halftime. That was my impression.
And LeBron, and if that's true, LeBron will eat him alive.
That's what I'm saying. LeBron will eat him alive. But that's the type, bro, he'll put a battery in your back.
But
like,
here's
bro,
the thing, though.
Bro.
But here's the thing. Can he go from that?
Yeah, right.
To what they need him to be immediately.
All right, we got to trade. Who we got?
Yeah, this is one I will tell you before you play the video. They sent him to Charlotte Hornets.
The Phoenix Suns.
Nurkic.
Traded Nurk to
and
the
a 2026 first.
To the Hornets for Cody Martin, Yasli Mijicic. And
that guy kills us.
Second-round pick.
That Mijicic kills us.
Mijicic.
Yeah, that guy.
25 going on 40.
He looks like nothing. He lit us up twice last year.
Lifetime legend, but he an NBA baller. But yeah, that's the first deal. I know Nurkic was trying to get out of Phoenix. They said he hadn't talked to.
He hadn't talked to him in like 2 months.
Yeah,
so there's their Mark Williams replacement. Hey, there's your Mark Williams replacement.
A big oof.
I mean, this is going to be exactly like it. This is like Valanciunas playing in Washington.
Not for real.
Really.
Yusuf Nurkic is just flying. I thought he was good when he was in Portland. My guy fell off.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since he was in Portland.
Boy, they had to give up a first-round pick, huh?
Yeah, bro, he had a season in Portland where he averaged.
Golly, the Phoenix Suns and a 2026 first-round pick. Their first-round pick in 2026 might be amazing. That thing's going the wrong way, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know what kind of pick that could be.
Yeah.
That makes you think that they're not gonna carve this thing up, huh? That they're just going to try to play it out.
Unless they are just, this is the start to unload salary.
Well,
because if they want to do that and they want some draft picks back, y'all got a number 35 I'd like to have.
I know.
Apparently, Shams went on TV probably about 15 minutes ago and said that KD was blindsided by the report that the Suns are trying to trade him. Like, just KD had no idea.
Well, I'm sure he was.
So that's another situation.
He for sure did not want to play with Draymond Green again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they said flat out that he did not. That was reported that he did not want to go back to the Golden State.
The most terrifying.
Bro, Windhorst said that he was on his podcast with Bobby Marks, and they stopped recording because that deal was about to go through. That's how close it was.
Yeah.
Dang.
KD was going to Golden State, and then KD made it clear, I do not want to go to Golden State.
I don't want to go back there.
Yeah.
And he said it was one phone call away from happening. And then Kevin Durant, I guess, when got wind of it, made it clear, I do not want to be there.
I saw something today that he talked to Curry recently, and Curry told them that he don't want to come back.
He don't want to be with Draymond, bro. They couldn't stand each other by the end of that.
Draymond and Jimmy Butler, I'm good.
No. They wouldn't have gotten
before
Jimmy.
they would have
gotten
Jimmy.
Jimmy was going to go to Phoenix.
All right, so anyways, I was telling you that, like, Dallas, again, just viewing it through the prism of the Grizzlies, I was more scared of Dallas and L.A. before their deal. I was. Not for the next 10 years, for this year, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have seen a lot of people, like, roll their eyes about the Jimmy Butler thing. I'm way more worried about the Warriors after they did that deal. Way more.
If he cares...
Bro, Jimmy Butler
he got paid.
only does it. He's only not awesome when he's pissed about his money. And then he napalms everything.
Yeah.
But they made him whole. That's not hanging out there.
Yeah.
They gave the guy a $100 million contract.
Yeah.
So he's going to be locked in and ready to go. And it's like, What are people talking about? They didn't give up anybody that I'm scared of, and they added a guy I'm for sure scared of.
I think Golden State's better, too.
Of course they're better.
Yeah.
What? Andrew Wiggins and Dennis Schroeder and Bobo Malone? And
How about
Kyle?
Miami is better too. It's just addition by subtraction. Because Jimmy Butler was blowing that whole thing up, but Miami has still survived it. Miami's going to be better too.
Bro, it gives them a second guy next to Curry.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm not scared of them. Yeah, I just have to double check before but yeah, I'm good. I'm not more scared of them than I was yesterday.
Bro, that's a lot of playoff wins under those three guys' belts.
Same level of fear.
That's a lot of no way, dude. We'd have swept them before this trade.
Shit, they got to make it in the playoffs, huh? Are they in the play-in right now?
They'll get there. That's a lot of playoff wins between those three, and guys that can elevate their game. And again, you just have to find two other players to play alongside you when it gets to the playoffs. You got to find two other ones.
Curry, Buddy Hield,
run
Jimmy Butler, Draymond, Quentin Post. What is a Quentin Post?
He's the second round.
What is a Quentin Post?
He's
their J Huff.
He's a human?
He's their J Huff. I mean, the same way that somebody out from outside of here would go, who the hell is a J Huff? That's what he is.
He shoot the ball?
He's an avatar.
Yeah, he's. I actually heard Tim McMahon call him Quentin Perimeter. Which is a friggin' Roser joke.
Oh, that's so bad, Tim. You can be a lot better than that. But no,
I know everybody here hates Tim McMahon, but I've known him for many, many years. Poor Tim McMahon. Do you know he has a friggin' Luka book coming out?
He does. He just said
a disaster.
And he said he's having to rewrite. He's having to write a final chapter now. He had it done, and now he's having to rewrite a chapter.
You're like, okay, so a girl that works at the Ringer who wrote the tremendous Giannis book, Marin Fader, right? She wrote the Giannis book. And then they won the title. Her book goes to like #1, right? It's like the best thing that could ever happen.
Yeah.
Bro, Tim McMahon wrote a book and they traded the guy. Like, you are expecting to sell that to Dallas fans.
Yeah.
Who wants to sit around and read about
being sad as hell?
I know,
remembering all the good times.
I know. That's a disaster.
Yeah, that's tough.
On the other hand,
Imagine?
Los Angeles is a bigger market than Dallas.
Yeah,
So now
but
you
they
can
ain't
just
trying
sit
to read
there.
about Dallas stories.
Yeah.
Nah, they don't care about that. But to your point, who the hell's going to make a shot for Golden State?
Maybe Steph Curry.
Okay, that's one person, bro. Outside. I'm talking about outside
What
shots.
is wrong?
Outside shots, other than Steph Curry.
Jimmy Butler can shoot. What are you
Come on,
talking about?
Come on, cannot be real right now, bro. He's not a shooter, bro. He's not an outside shooter, bro. Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy Butler gets buckets.
Come on.
Why are people degrading Jimmy Butler? Jimmy Butler is awesome.
I mean, bro.
What?
He's cold, but
What
like I said.
planet am I on?
Well, you're on the right planet, bro. But I'm just saying, I'm not.
Dude, can Buddy Hield shoot? Who
You can
else
shoot
is
the
on their
clip
team?
off of it. You just named two people. There's nobody else on that team that can shoot the basketball.
Pods. I know.
You can't
Who
be,
else?
You can't be. Gary Payton II.
No.
Come on.
Okay.
Margaret Moses Moody.
So they need to get a shooter.
Jimmy Butler just doesn't take threes, but
They
when
need
he
to get a
does,
shooter.
like he
Yeah,
can make
They don't
them.
have other than Buddy.
He can't. Jimmy Butler, he doesn't take them, but when he does, he
I
can
mean,
make them. He shot 41%
It is
from
ironic,
three
though,
last
for you
year.
to say who's going to shoot. And it's like, maybe the greatest shooter ever.
Well, I'm just saying, other than like we talk about the same thing with us, right? Like,
but it's a lot less attention for the greatest shooter ever if you have Jimmy Butler.
But I'm just saying, just like we see it through the prism of with us. Like, okay, you shut down or you try to stop or slow down Ja, Dez, or Jaren, and Steph is throwing the ball to Quentin Post.
Yeah, right. No, they got to get one other guy.
Throwing that to Draymond.
They need to get some shooting.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm like, you got to show me, because other than Steph, Dre, and Jimmy Butler.
Okay, but
I
how
ain't
did
scared
that
of
change? That
Pods
didn't
and
change
Gary
it.
and-
But that didn't change anything.
What are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. It didn't change anything for me.
No. But I'm saying it didn't change anything for them, unless you were scared of Andrew Wiggins knocking down those shots.
Bro, he's killed us before, bro.
But not by shooting.
Slashing.
Which is
Crashing the offensive
what
rebounds.
Jimmy Butler does?
We'll see, bro. I gotta see it with my eyes. But I'm
I
not
would
with y'all
be,
on the Golden State part.
Look, I give them way more respect than I would have 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
The other teams, I do not think that. I think that the Grizzlies' opportunities against them have gotten better. That team, I think it's gotten worse. just because of I respect guys that have won millions of playoff games. They're going to be hard to beat. Again, I'm not saying that the Grizzlies can't beat them. I'm saying they're going to be hard to beat. And they're way more dangerous today than they were 2 days ago, to me. And maybe they'll get somebody else. It's possible, right? They're very clearly, I've always, I thought it was nonsense for them to be talking like they weren't going to load up for this moment. Like, bro, you only have, 1 or 2 more years of this Curry-Draymond thing where you would have a chance at winning anything. So you might as well get him somebody else to play with. I think a happy Jimmy Butler could be really good for them.
Like, bro, happy Jimmy Butler's been the best player on the team that's gone to the finals.
What happened when Jimmy and Dre get into it for the first time?
That's going to be fun.
Maybe. I'm saying, like, we could be talking about World War III in the Golden State Warriors locker room.
Be an awesome fight.
Oh, it may, bro. That
mayhem.
WrestleMania main event.
Yes.
Draymond versus Jimmy.
Who would you take?
Who would I take?
Yeah.
That's actually a good one.
Jimmy Butler v. Draymond Green. The winner is
fill in the blank. Jimmy really from the streets, bro. He was homeless and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Like dudes like that can fight.
I mean, I saw Draymond knock a dude out in one play.
You did.
I haven't seen Jimmy fight. I've seen. I think Draymond's big, man.
And he's
big and strong, and he's from. Isn't he from Flint?
Yeah, he's from the trenches of Michigan for sure.
Yeah,
like everybody I told you this from Michigan, they say he's from the part where you don't want to mess with people.
Yeah. I've never bought that Draymond's a fake tough guy. I think Draymond could fight.
Because they be like, bro, all the stuff that Dre does.
Saginaw, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Saginaw. They said that's the part where like, bro, Dre not faking, bro. Like, so we got to go tie Roser. They might fight each other to the end. You know what I'm saying?
They're for sure tougher though.
But no,
that team is tougher, man. They got tougher.
Man, I look up and see Andrew Wiggins versus Jimmy Butler. It's a different deal.
Andrew Wiggins had 1 playoff run in him, and he was amazing.
Jalen Wells could score if Andrew Wiggins is out there.
Yeah.
Jimmy would call him a bitch like immediately. And be like, oh, like what? Get your little ass. I know.
Hey, but my boy Jalen. Look, one thing about Jalen though, bro, he's stone faced. He don't react.
He is.
He's gonna run back down like an NPC.
He has.
Run back down like an NPC, man. Shout out Jalen Wells, man.
He has. He doesn't show the emotion. He is, man. He doesn't let any of that stuff rattle him.
To your point too, I know we had this conversation
Timberwolves, man, they beat his ass up, and he didn't do anything.
We had that conversation. Jalen Wells had at least 4 dunks, bro.
I know.
At least 4 of them.
I know. I think he's paying attention.
He heard Vernon
yeah, we
say,
said I said I don't even know if he can dunk.
I don't know if he can dunk.
He's caught it like 4 times.
Yeah, on the baseline he caught one where he said Then last night he caught it on the rope.
I know.
I was like
on the run, and that was a great pass by Morant.
Yeah,
dude. Ja looking like Ja Morant these last 2 games has been the best thing that's ever happened.
All it took was a high screen.
That's it.
All it just took was a high screen.
Like, what did we do for 50 games?
And we still won.
All we had to do, I know.
We still were winning.
I know, but I mean, we went from this dude frumpy in a shiesty mask playing Thumb Wars with Mikal Bridges in the corner of Madison Square Garden to bopping around, smiling between the legs.
He flicking Zach Edey in the ear before the game.
Dunking on people.
Yeah. Hey, look, bro.
Like all bopping around. Like there were more pictures of Ja Morant smiling last night than there have been the rest of the season combined.
All it took was a Zach Edey high screen.
All it took was a high screen, bro. Just give me a damn high screen.
I get, because I didn't get to see it, obviously, but like I guess the biggest encouraging thing is, dude, him and Jaren both being awesome at the same time.
Yes.
Like that's
because you got both.
That's everything.
Oh, for real. Because it was telling people so when are they going to be simultaneously good?
Yeah.
Here's the other thing.
We had been wondering that. That's been a thing.
I love to see them play
and here's the other thing. Not only did we kickstart Ja by setting the high screens, does anybody notice that now Zach Edey's awesome?
Dude, he's
because we've got him right. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing what he's known to do. Like set a screen, roll to the basket, catch, finish.
They somehow figured out how to make it was always best for Jaren, but now they figured out the way to have it still be great for Jaren, but also make your point guard and center awesome.
Yep. and it's making Jaren on Super Saiyan level. Oh no, what's happened? What are you doing? Oh no, what is he doing?
Oh
no. There he goes.
We got a guest.
Here he goes.
We have a guest.
Oh, here he goes. On trade deadline
Zach
day.
Edey is joining us.
So great for him.
Zach!
Zach, how much did you love being back in the great motherland of Canada last night, my guy?
There was nothing better than being back home, getting my Tim Hortons, getting my maple syrup, seeing all of my old Mountie friends.
Mountie friends? Rose, you got anything for Zach Edey?
I went up to the mountains to see my Mountie friends.
Did you yodel?
And I said, it is only a matter of time. I told Taylor Jenkins, just let me set a damn screen. I'm Zach Edey. Throw me the ball, I'll dunk it. I'm little. I'm big. You're little. I'm awesome. You suck.
What did you think when you were talking there on camera, when Ja came and flicked the back of your head from behind?
Yeah, he flicked your head, man.
He flicked your head.
You look like you didn't appreciate that very
much.
The
last time I felt something like that on my ear is when a helicopter hit it. I'm big, you're small, I'm awesome, you suck. Zach
Big Zach, there was a guy on this show. He was very concerned about you, Zach. He was like, "Oh, he's just in the way."
Who? Who? Give me a name.
I mean, I don't want to say names. I'm not a
Give
snitch.
me a friggin' name.
I'm not Tekashi 6ix9ine.
His name was Chris Vernon.
There you go. I'm not Tekashi. Okay.
That midget. Who gives a shit what he said?
Oh no, I got news for you.
I saw him one time. That guy doesn't even come up to my crotch. He's small. I'm big. He's little. I'm huge. Zach.
Well, we have a trade, Zach. We got to get back to the show.
Zach Edey, trade analysis.
Okay, Zach. The Atlanta Hawks are trading DeAndre Hunter to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Karis LeVert, Georges Niang, 3 second-round picks, and 2 pick swaps.
Sounds like a bunch of little guys all getting traded for each other.
Oh, they are all smaller than you.
They are smaller than you, Zach.
They're all tiny.
Yeah, they're small.
They can't rebound like me. They can't dunk like me. They can't set screens like me. Thanks for interrupting my segment with a big batch of who cares. Zach Edey trade analysis.
Zach Edey, what do you care about now? If you don't care about the trades, what do you care about?
I think Zach fell asleep.
It's an interesting question I haven't thought about much. Honestly,
just high screens and dunking?
I don't care about many things.
Did you get to eat any food while you were in Canada?
Maybe some poutine. Do you eat some poutine?
Did you go to Tim Hortons?
Is it called poutine? Is what they're eating?
Yes, I had Tim Hortons. I had poutine with my Mountie friends. And I also ate some non-killed elk.
Real physical elk, huh?
See any moose?
No. I ate the elk with my bare hands.
Alive?
I caught him and ate his face.
What's wrong with this dude, man?
Zach!
I think that might be illegal.
They've asked me later today to clean the windows on the top of the forum.
So did you have to go now? You gotta go get ready for that?
Without a ladder.
You gotta go get ready for that.
I'm out of here.
Long flight back, get ready for that.
It's good to talk to you, Zach.
Good to see you, Zach. It's always good to see you, Big Zach.
Bye for now.
Try to find out what you care about next time you come back on the show. All right.
Where's the scuffling on the ground?
Well,
there you go.
Always good to be joined by Zach Edey.
Zach Edey came in here?
Yeah, Zach Edey.
He called you he called you a small person.
Yeah.
He did?
He did.
He did. He called you
a dick.
Yeah.
And he said, who gives an S what he thinks?
Yeah, I try not to say your name, but Rosa decided he wanted to be Tekashi 6ix9ine, so he said your name.
So what's the trade?
George's Niang.
Why didn't we get DeAndre Hunter?
DeAndre Hunter.
Why didn't we get DeAndre Hunter?
Dude, they're going to roll out Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen.
That is a nasty starting five, bro.
Why don't we have DeAndre Hunter?
Because the Cavs got him, Verno.
Why?
Because the Cavs are aggressive. They see the window, bro.
I want DeAndre Hunter.
We do too.
You do also?
I do too. That's the name I brought. We talked about this last week.
I bet that was hard for Kenny to get rid of Karis LeVert. He loves him. He had him in Brooklyn, and he's actually been great for them this year.
It's because DeAndre Hunter has 2 more years on his contract after this year.
Off the bench heater for them, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, and they still have Strus. They still have my boy Ty Jerome.
Still got Sam Merrill Apparel. Hey, man, look. But that
hey. I mean, you could say it's Strus. That would be the guy. Not dissimilar to the Grizzlies. That's why I say, why didn't we get him? Not dissimilar.
Yeah.
Come on, Strus?
No, there's one spot. Remember they had the Isaac Okoro thing last year. Yeah, it's like there's one spot.
He was
and it's like, but are you gonna are we gonna let Max Strus get attacked on the perimeter and the guy that's got to take a ton of shots when it comes playoff time? Max Strus is going to be devastating as a bench player.
Yep.
Or they can have this guy as a bench player, but he plays 30 minutes for you. I mean, like, that is a good get for them, man. I'm a Hunter fan. Hunter can guard the position. Hunter can knock down threes. He has been great this year. He's like 6th man of the year, one of the top 3 in the odds. It was like he was like right behind Pritchard.
Yeah, he's like a better Okoro, right? Where he's like a better version of Okoro, where I can shoot the ball still, I can still defend my ass off. So now you got your person that can defend all the best.
That's a good
guards and wings in the Eastern Conference.
And reunited with his Virginia buddy.
Oh, Ty Jerome.
Yeah. See, we had a Virginia guy too. We had Jay Huff.
We sure did.
Golly, man. I just want to be aggressive.
I'm mad that he was available and that wasn't able to happen.
It's like him and Smart, the
contract. Let's be aggressive,
right?
Aggressive. Be aggressive.
Is it because DeAndre Hunter has 2 more years left on his deal? That's what I'm thinking, dude. When I saw the Smart stuff, and it said they want to also sign Santi this offseason, I'm like, okay, so whoever they trade Smart for, they want expirings. But they want guys who can help them this year, but they want them to be that this is the only year on their deal because they need that money off the books to be able to sign Santi.
I just want to make some shake.
That's what I thought.
The DeAndre Hunter thing, like, that's one of those guys that we would have looked at and we would have gone, like, how many times are we going to see these 3-and-D wings and be like, damn, man, it'd be nice here.
It is
like, we lost the last 2 to the Knicks, Bridges and OG. Well, literally both of them. Then we lost Finney-Smith to the Lakers. And it's like, DeAndre Hunter's available? Like, these, like, they all end up, like, you could see a fit for all of them. Yep. And look, Cleveland had that same exact need. They did.
The third spot.
Yes.
We can't let
It's like they have Garland, they have Don, and they have the 2 big guys. It's like, who's going to be that? How can we elevate our wing position?
Yep.
Right.
Because we saw Okoro shoot the ball to the backboard last year.
And even like the other ones, like 2 of the guys that I've mentioned, 3 really. I mean, if you want to count Finney-Smith. But Caleb Martin got moved, and now this guy got moved, and I'm like, we couldn't have done better than those deals for those guys? Because I think both of those guys are fits. Caleb Martin and this guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't figure they would trade him.
DeAndre Hunter.
You got to make room for the Ricochet.
Oh gosh. By the way, I haven't heard nothing about him, bro. Is he hurt or something?
No,
is he playing basketball?
Yeah, he's playing. But look, he'll be playing a lot now because they're on a road to nowhere.
Dang. Highway to hell.
They are.
Highway to hell.
Where are they going? Trey just hit that crazy-ass game winner, or they would have lost their 9th straight game.
By the way.
Once they lost Jalen Johnson, it was over.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Hey, your guy that you loved so much, Jalen Johnson.
Yeah.
Hell, he's got an MVP case.
I'm saying, bro.
The second he went out, they turned to hell.
Look, bro, my guy was hooping, bro. But speaking of Trae Young, do you think he was talking about Ja when he made that Twitter post?
What Twitter post?
He said,
"Forgive me for not." I don't think I follow Trae Young.
No, it was a part of the conversation.
Oh, it was?
Vernon. I thought you were tapped in. Relax.
What, tapped in?
You ain't tapped in. Forget 12, call 11.
He said that?
He tweeted that. Yeah,
He said that?
He tweeted that on Twitter.com. Yeah.
He said forget 12, call 11?
See, Jalen tapped in. You see how quick Jalen got that? He
What
tapped
else would it
in.
mean?
I mean, that's crazy to say out loud.
Unless he's talking about the cops.
The real ops.
Yeah.
But ain't no way he's talking about Ja, because every time Ja played, he get on his ass. But you know what? Just for this sake, I hope you're talking about Ja Trae Young. I hope you are.
It was a hell of a shot.
Yeah, because we see you. Let me see. When do we see Trae Young next? We see Trae Young on March the 3rd, the day after my birthday. Keep that same energy when you come on the forum, buddy.
We have an hour and 10 minutes until the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Bro, I just want some motion, man. Come on, man.
I got motion.
The time is now.
Not a dime, not a quarter, she a token.
What do you guys think?
I'm up on game.
I think we need to make.
You think you think we will? I do.
Yeah.
I hope
I
so.
think we're going to trade Marcus. I think we are.
Like last night was a
trial balloon.
Yeah, let people know he still can run.
And the fact that I think you have to look at the
He
fact
didn't
that,
shoot so well.
as y'all said, Vince looked great.
Shooting in his game.
Like Vince looked great in his limited time.
He did.
Like he looked what?
I love the way
That's
Vince
a
looked last
positive
night.
right there.
I love the way
He looked like old Vince Williams last night.
Just
He
doing,
did.
Just doing stuff.
Yes.
Chaos.
Yes.
Yep. Except chaos.
Flying around everywhere.
Flying around everywhere. Just
As he should.
As he should.
As he should.
As he should.
In fairness, it was against Toronto. And I know Toronto's been good recently. They stink. I mean, 85 points and a half is ridiculous.
Dude, they were up.
That is ridiculous.
How are you?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude. Because if we were on the
85, it's a 170 point pace.
If we were on the other side of that, where we go from up 6 at halftime to losing by 31.
Oh yeah, I'll be mad.
You lose by 31
As a whole country, bro. You got disgraced, bro. That's tough.
Yeah, going from up 6 at halftime to losing by 31.
By the way, had the giant raptor at midcourt and not on their jerseys. That was disgraceful.
Okay, let's relax.
Disgraceful.
It was.
That was not that
In
disgraceful.
fact, Brandon Ingram is refusing to go there now.
We had the Grizzlies
because of it.
Do you know I saw this morning somebody post that in 5.5 years,
I saw
Brandon
this.
Ingram and Zion Williamson played 154 games together.
Less than 2 seasons. Less than 2
That
seasons.
is insane.
That's wild.
154 games in 5.5 seasons?
Yep. There, I saw it. Yep.
That's
Here,
crazy.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Dang. That's wild.
Just never saw it.
Nah. And it looks so good on like the graphics and stuff, you know? And 2K it looked phenomenal.
154 games and not in like 3 seasons or 4 seasons. In 5.5 years?
Yeah.
That is 31 a year on average.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's tough.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It is. That's.
Yeah. What if? Never mind.
What?
What if the Pelicans try to move Zion? Would you be okay with having him?
Would I be okay with having Zion?
I'm just asking you a question, bro. Because he did have that interview and said,
Okay, I need to
just
be
work for the Pelicans.
I need to be clear on something.
Yeah.
And you guys may not agree with me. Outside of the 3, Ja, Bane, and Jaren, I'm fine with anything.
Okay.
I'm fine with anything. You tell me you're not getting rid of one of those 3 guys, which they're not.
You're good with it.
There's nothing you're going to attain that I'm going to be upset about.
Well, very clearly how their salary structure is set up, where their salary cap is going to be going forward. Like, that's how they think, too.
The whole
It's
thing
those
is
3 guys,
and
then...
the only thing we're doing is trying to augment those 3 guys.
Yeah.
So if you tell me that we can get another high-level player to go alongside those guys, yes, I'm in. So, yeah, like there's not a name. As long as there's nobody else I'm married to. I know fans get married to players. But those three, that's the core. They're the only ones that I'm like, of course there's stuff that I would be upset about if there were, and we've all loved players in the past. I loved Tyus Jones. I loved Kyle Anderson. I loved DeAnthony Melton. I loved, there's a lot of these guys that I've really liked, that I've liked in the past. But in terms of what could move, like if you're talking about high-level players, like that's the business. It is. It's the business. Mm-hmm. And in the end, everybody has an awareness. We have 3 amazing players, and the rest is to augment those. And so what makes them? Because you're going to win at the highest level. You've already got the hard part.
The stars.
You've already got the hard part. The hard part's getting awesome players.
Yeah.
You got 3 awesome ones, like super awesome.
Yeah.
And now it's the other 2 spots, which that does swing the winning or losing at the highest level.
100%.
Right?
100%.
We've seen it over and over and over again.
On the highest levels, too.
Yes.
Not just in the
that even when they had, even the one time, the Mickey Mouse trophy that the Lakers won during the LeBron AD thing, you go look, though, and it's like Rondo, and it's Rondo, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Caruso, and it's like Dwight Howard. Like, they had a bunch of guys. Like, there was a bunch of guys that made that happen.
I mean, just look at last year, too, like the Mavs. We were talking about P.J. Washington. We was talking about Daniel Gafford. We was talking about Derek Lively. Luka,
Derek Jones Jr.
They were the stars did what they did, but the ones that got you over the hump was the other dudes.
Yes.
In that big moment. So
right.
Yeah, I'm with
so
you.
You've got those guys. Now you've just got to figure out, like, so again, the rest of the roster is in service of, very well, we got 3 guys that are going to, there's a pecking order too, right? There's stars and role players, and we got the stars. Now you got to figure out the role players.
For sure. What's
the best way to do that?
I got a report from Ramona Shelburne.
Ramona
was on, I guess it's NBA Today show, the trade deadline special. She said the T word, Verno. You know the T word? Are you familiar with the T word?
Trade?
No, the other T word. She said the Phoenix Suns locker room right now is toxic. What do you think about that? She said it's toxic in that locker room right now.
The Phoenix Suns?
Yep.
Well, I'd imagine so.
It's a toxic locker room right now.
I would imagine so. And they just made it infinitely worse. Infinitely worse with the KD thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like you said, he's blindsided by being traded. Bradley Beal knew they were trying to trade him, and they can't. He also has a no-trade clause. KD's blindsided by it. When is the Devin Booker trade request happening? Because it only feels like that's a matter of time.
He don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, he good right there, bro.
This guy proved for 6 years he's fine losing.
Yeah, bro. Unless the BBL capital world, Rose. I won't want to lose Phoenix either.
Hey, Zion Williamson and C.J. McCollum, they're staying in New Orleans. They ain't going nowhere, says Mark Spears. All right, so there's that.
All right.
Why C.J. McCollum?
Yeah, why are you so married to him? Yeah, what? Ain't he did like 32, 33?
The reason he's saying that is because, I mean, look, I don't want to. C.J. McCollum, is it Anscape? Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
C.J. McCollum did a running diary. That's Spears' deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he knows him.
And CJ's 33 years old. I know.
Yeah, but if you present him as, and CJ McCollum's not going anywhere, okay.
Yeah,
well, I didn't think about it.
Didn't cross my mind, Mark. Thanks a lot, buddy. But yeah.
The Zion Williamson thing, though, is relevant.
Yes.
Because that is the name that was out there.
I need some motion, man. It's getting.
Ramona said that it is toxic in Phoenix.
Toxic in Phoenix. That she went on the TV and said that.
It's not toxic here.
Oh, yeah. If you ask Zodiac GM, he says it's the best in the league.
Huh?
Zodiac GM said it's the best in the league, Verno.
What? The best chemistry in the league?
Yeah,
he'd been on that all season.
Did you ask him, Roser, whether or not Kevin Durant would fit?
Oh yeah, you gotta ask him.
Zodiac wise,
I did.
Is he a fit with what the Grizzlies have going?
I'll ask him.
We gotta know. I mean, Zodiac.
Anthony Davis expected to make his Mavericks debut Saturday versus the Rockets, according to Mark Stein.
That's a big one.
That is a big one. That is a big one.
Battle for Texas.
Is that in Dallas? Because, boy, that is going to be bad. I feel bad for those players. They're talking about having protests. They're talking about not showing up. They're talking about doing Fire Nico chants. It's in Dallas?
It's in Dallas.
Yikes.
They already started a GoFundMe to get a billboard that says get rid of Nico. Like, they're on his, bro. They're on his head.
They're on
bro.
his ass, and the Lakers come there.
Yeah, it's in Dallas. At 1
End
o'clock,
of the
by the
month.
way.
I mean, I feel so bad for them. It keeps getting worse. Even this morning, you wake up and been like, what?
Yeah.
Why? They traded a pick and Dalton Connect for Mark Williams? Like, we couldn't.
You couldn't have those either? You couldn't get either of those? Like,
that package was weak. And you see, makes it worse, you see Luka in his photo shoot with the Lakers, and one of the things he mentioned was he was out of shape and fat. You see him in the jersey, he looked slim and trim.
I know.
Slim and trim.
I know.
Ain't no beef, bro. Ain't no hugging the jersey. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
And don't you dare let LeBron introduce him to his guys.
Exactly. That boy
This guy's going to turn into a freaking monster.
He going to play for 25 more years. Follow Luka to Germany. Luka gonna be.
You thought this was going to suck for 10 years. It's going to suck for 25 years. This guy's going to be playing till he's 50 years old.
Look at this man, bro.
No, he does not look like a big. Dude, did you see Dorian Finney-Smith yesterday? Says, shit, if he averages that, I need to be 270.
Exactly. Maybe we need to put on some more weight.
He loves Finney-Smith, too, when he's there with him.
Oh, yeah. He got back with his dog.
Ugh.
Just what
It's all so gross. Yeah. It truly is.
Just said 270.
All so gross.
Pure muscle.
Huh?
They say he was in a fat suit also in Dallas. That's why. Come on, bro. Don't do that. It's tough. Come on, I need some motion.
Yeah, we got an hour until this trade deadline is upon us. We're going to take a quick break right now. We'll be back into this Chris Vernon Show.
Grizz Nation gets set for tip-off 1 hour before every Grizzlies home game with the warm-up show. Get the latest news, notes, and analysis live from courtside at FedEx Forum.
This team is doing everything that Taylor Jenkins and his coaching staff envisioned it could do.
Join me, Lang Whitaker, along with Michael Wallace, Jessica Benson, and other personalities from Grind City Media, Memphis, and around the NBA. 1 hour before every home game, live at Grind City Media on X, YouTube, and the official Grind City Media mobile app.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing beats catching your Grizzlies IRL, and nobody knows that better than you. So next time you want to hit up a game, Ticketmaster's got your back with tickets to every upcoming matchup. Whether you're catching the Grizzlies at home or on the road, you'll find tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Keep putting that jersey collection to use and get Grizzlies tickets today. There's no better brag than saying you saw it live. See you courtside again soon, Memphis.
Shinedown. Dance Kid Dance Tour. Live in Memphis. FedEx Forum Saturday, August 30th. With special guests, Bush and Morgan Wade. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Shinedown, live in concert. For more, visit shinedown.com.
At the National Civil Rights Museum, history moves us forward. The question remains, how does history move you?
Keep on talking, marching up to freedom now.
Our fans have a huge impact on our ability to play to the level that we're striving for.
Drop off, Durant. Oh! Well, you wanted home crowd involvement.
I love those moments where you see our guys engaging in the fans and the fans just get pumped up.
They are standing in FedEx Forum.
I would hate to be on the other side with the opposition when FedEx Forum's rolling. That's such an unbelievable relationship that our group has with our fans.
Thanks for showing up, Memphis. Nothing compares to catching your Grizzlies IRL. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Memphis Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can catch every highlight. Put that jersey collection to use for the next game and get Grizzlies tickets at Ticketmaster. Whether they're here at FedEx Forum or on the road, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. And there's no better brag than saying you saw it live.
It's your turn to drive into luxury at Southland Casino Hotel. Join us on Saturdays to win your share of up to $1 million in free play and prizes. And don't miss the chance to take home luxury itself during the grand finale drawings. Drive off in a 2025 Land Rover on February 1st or a 2025 Range Rover on March 1st. 2 vehicles, 2 finales, 1 million ways to enjoy luxury only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 or up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
There's no substitute for experience, the knowledge gained from having been there before, and the passion to share what you know to make everyone around you better. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle. Play hard. Bank easy.
Open a Grizzlies checking account with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit by August 31st, and you could receive a $200 direct deposit bonus into your account.
Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans, one exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals takes it straight to you during the Grizzlies 2024-2025 season. Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Can't wait. It's time to get it popping.
It's going to be crazy. The fans are going to be loud. We need just energy.
Yes. Back to Jerry for the flash.
We're going to need, the Forum rocking. We're going to need, everybody in Memphis to be out there to come with support.
When the fans are good, we're good. Simple as that.
A Bane three. Yes, sir. Desmond Bane with ice water in his veins.
We'll ride the energy together.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Just be cool. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive.
I just saw one come across the timeline said, Chris Haynes reports that Trae Young really wants to win and that the Spurs had him on their radar before trading for De'Aaron Fox. No, that sucks.
Yeah, that's
and now your team just traded DeAndre Hunter.
Yeah, your team doesn't want to win.
And just rub it in, man. The Spurs had him on the radar.
Gonna be doing the Will Smith, that little meme, the Fresh Prince meme, when he's in the living room by himself. It's all right, Trey. It's all right, bro. At least you lead the league in assists still.
Yeah, I mean, look, we are now 53 minutes away from the trade deadline taking place. Everything after the Luka trade was going to pale in comparison. As I mentioned, when you have De'Aaron Fox getting moved and that took place afterwards, it's like, oh, wow, and De'Aaron Fox got traded. It's like that would have been by far the biggest deal in many years. And now you see these other ones, and it's like nobody cares that Kuzma went to Milwaukee, and nobody cares that Ingram went to Toronto. And nobody, I do kind of feel bad that, this is very active trade deadline.
Yeah,
I saw one last night. I think I saved it. Hold on. Let me see if I've got this here. It said that there were, if the 9 play for their new team before the All-Star break, this season would be the most All-Stars, former or current, to play for multiple teams in a season before the break in NBA history. Should be the most players.
Yeah. I mean, all those guys on that graphic have all, except for Kuzma.
You ready for this?
Have all been all-stars.
Here are the 9. Anthony Davis, Jimmy Butler, Luka Doncic, Zach LaVine, I think I would have said Levine hasn't been an all-star.
I think
Is he a one-timer?
Once
I
or
guess he
twice.
is, yeah.
Middleton.
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox is one time.
Middleton. Andrew Wiggins. Started.
Shout out K-pop.
Thanks to K-pop.
He did start an all-star game.
That was egregious.
That's crazy.
D'Angelo Russell.
What?
Yeah.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
D'Angelo
He
Russell.
had that one really good season in Brooklyn when they had
And
Atkinson.
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram, yeah. He made an
So
all-star
that's
team.
9.
Levine also is a 2-time All-Star.
Yeah, 2-time.
2-time?
2-time. He made it back-to-back years. He made it 21 and 22.
Oh, okay.
So he had 2 back-to-back years where he made it.
Davis, Butler, Doncic, Levine, Fox, Middleton, Wiggins, Ingram, Russell. 9 players for their new team before the All-Star break, which would be the most former or current All-Stars that have ever played for multiple teams before an All-Star break. Pretty crazy, huh? Pretty crazy.
That's wild.
And what the other crazy part about it is, what are those? Two of those are current, right? 2 of those are current All-Stars. I mean, you can't imagine Luka's going to I don't know. Maybe he will. Maybe Luka would be there. Luka and Davis, right? They're the only current ones.
Yeah.
None of those other guys. So those are guys that have made All-Star games in the past, but they're not current ones.
Yeah.
Right. It's always weird when the current All-Star gets traded. And obviously they moved this thing up because of the
Boogie
DeMarcus Cousins thing, right?
That was so awkward.
You mentioned De'Aaron Fox. So did you know Fox made his debut last night? And
he was awesome.
24 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. In NBA history, only one player has surpassed all 4 of those numbers in a debut with a new team.
What is it?
24 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds, and 3 steals. Only one player in NBA history in their debut with a new team has done better on all of those stats.
Yeah, I ain't got that one for you. What year?
It's the assist that is the hard part, right?
Yeah.
Is it a current player?
Yeah.
It is a current player.
Chris Paul.
No.
Harden.
It's Harden.
There you go.
His Brooklyn Nets debut.
Don't
One of the 12 games he played for them.
But that feels like so long ago, by the
Yeah.
way. That feels like forever ago. By the way, is it just me or is like De'Aaron Fox look perfect in a Spurs jersey?
He does.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a seamless. Sometimes God, you got to it takes some time to get.
It looks weird.
Yeah, but no, he looks like he fits.
Maybe we saw the meme enough.
Sometimes you tell
No,
yourself,
I'm serious.
Yeah.
And I guess because the King's jersey's black.
Yeah.
That's true. So you
You
just
see
like
it,
change
so
the font.
it just kind of looks, it
that's
just
true.
kind of looks comfortable.
Yeah, but no, he looks like he.
Look, I think to me, there's been so much talk about obviously the Luka deal, and there's been the other deals that have gone on. Some of the other ones are just kind of on the margin. I told you the Kuzma thing doesn't really do anything for me, but this Hunter thing does. Like I do think, again, I think. If you're in the Eastern, if you're the Cavs, you're going, what's it going to take to beat the Celtics? What kind of players do we have to beat the Celtics? Right? And you feel a lot better about DeAndre Hunter out there than you do Max Strus against those wings, right?
Or Kogu,
you needed
Kogi, whatever his name is.
Josh. Okoro.
Okoro.
Isaac Okoro.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I do like that move. As a move they made. And so one of the guys that we did not talk about, or we haven't yet, because there's been these Cam Johnson things that have come out in regards to the Grizzlies. There's been like other names that have popped up here and there regarding the Grizzlies, and we have our own pipe dreams regarding the Grizzlies. There was that reporter last night that put out something about the Grizzlies and Bobby Portis.
Yeah.
That would be so perfect.
I've always liked Bobby Portis. And Bobby Portis got to start last night and went crazy in that game. But I guess the idea would be a Marcus Smart deal, right? That would include Bobby Portis and maybe Pat Connaughton. Obviously, Taylor had Bobby Portis in Milwaukee, so there would be some talk about it. And one of the things that I thought when the Kuzma thing went down, and especially after playing against that Milwaukee team, I think Smart would be perfect for them. I really do.
With the Bucks?
Yeah, if I were the Bucks, I would want Marcus Smart.
want
because I think you need that guy. I think you need like
Giannis would like him.
Yeah, well, it's a good guy to put alongside Damian Lillard, right? Because now if your best perimeter guy is your point guard, now he can guard that point guard. If your best, you're still trying to find ways to hide Dame on defense, but they need a perimeter defender. Kuzma is not that. And it can't be Andre Jackson or who. They need a perimeter defender. They don't have one. That was one of the things that we noticed the other night when Memphis played against them.
Because Drew was
bro, you better find somebody that can guard.
Yeah, because Drew was their
point
guy.
of attack.
Yeah, Drew was their guy.
Right.
You trying to trade an offense for defense when you got Dame.
Plus, wouldn't you be excited to walk into Boston with him? If you're Milwaukee?
That's crazy.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
And again, the problem is, you still need a wing. It would have to be in conjunction with getting another wing because we're sitting there because that is not what Portis fills. I would love to have Portis as another guy that's been in a bunch of big games that we know can perform at the highest level and is a dog.
Yeah, I need more dogs.
But I also need a wing. Yeah. That still is not – it doesn't feel a pressing need. That's kind of look. He'd be taking minutes away from guys that are good.
Like Santi and BC.
Right. And Edey.
And Edey.
I mean, he's going to play.
Yeah.
He's going to play. So, again, this is all about, if you were getting Portis, it would have to be in conjunction with getting a wing and thinning out the roster, right?
Yeah.
You're doing these 3 and 4 for 1s or 4 for 2s or whatever, and then you're kind of thinning out the roster from there. But played in Arkansas, and
right down the street.
I like guys like that. And look, if you have to, I from the very beginning wanted a healthy Marcus Smart. That's what I want.
Yeah,
I wanted that. That's never happened. It's never happened. So it's
no.
I can't count on it.
No, you can't.
I've tried it for 2 years. I've tried it, bro. I've tried.
Yeah.
I want it bad.
Jalen Wells in one season has played more games than Marcus Smart has in 2 years.
Who?
Jalen Wells.
So is G.G. Jackson.
Yeah.
So is Jay Huff.
Yeah, it's tough.
Jay Huff has played more games in a Grizzlies jersey than Marcus Smart.
And my guy be getting DMP CDs.
Yeah, he's out of the rotation now.
Yeah. He didn't even get in last night, did he?
No, there's too many.
Yuki got in. I don't think Huff did.
No, Jake and all of them got in at the end.
I feel like you just got to send a couple guys out. Marcus for Portis and Connaughton, it still doesn't solve your, okay, we still got too many guys.
Right.
We still got too many guys at that point because we're outgoing 1, bringing in 2. It's so there's got to be some some ways you thin this up.
4 minutes.
That is why, I do think the Jake thing, not picking up his option because – if you wanted to include him in a deal, well, now it's a lot more difficult because the other team who trades for him doesn't have his bird rights anymore. It's an expiring contract. So
I'm about to break my freaking computer, bro.
Brian Windhorst says teams aren't really afraid of the top-seeded teams in the West. There's not a lot of fear from the teams out there about these teams at the top of the West. I totally believe that.
I believe
that
it
is
too.
being that was actually put up by Clutch fans who are, of course,
LeBron James. That's quoted by LeBron James.
Houston Rockets, so one of the Houston Rockets sites, and it says Brian Windhorst. There's not a lot of fear from the teams out there about these teams at the top of the West. And he said, "Shots fired, bro." That's not shots fired. That's
true.
Absolutely the truth.
Absolutely true.
None of those teams think that they cannot beat Oklahoma City, Memphis, or Houston. I'm sorry. And that's why we are talking at this trade deadline. I want to make them think they can. Right? We can't go into the playoffs with 2 rookies. No, we can't.
We saw.
I got it. They've started. It's been great. It's regular season good.
Dude,
it's not playoff good.
With Houston, we saw from them. We talked about it. We saw this is what happened to Ime Udoka's Boston teams. In the fourth quarter, their offense just turns to blah.
Right.
It happens with the Rockets now with Ime there. It happened in Boston when he was there. The fourth quarter, their offense just.
I just love that somebody like the Cavs, who's they're
going for it.
They augmented their team.
They're 41-9 and 41, whatever their record is, and still said, "Yo,
How do we get better?
We got to get better at it.
That's what everybody.
We won 41 freaking games this year, and we still
probably getting beat the way the Celtics won that game pretty handily the other night. Like they absolutely looked like the better team.
That's what everybody sits there and says. They sit there and go, hey, like, and I get it. With the Grizzlies, it's like, hey, you got the 4th best record in the league. You got the 2nd best record in the West. Like, look, man, we've been around here forever. I've been around here for every season. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's not playoff good enough.
Yeah.
It's not.
We know what it looks like.
I know
what playoff good looks like.
I know what playoff good looks like. It's not playoff good. You're missing
Oklahoma City.
You're missing a piece.
What Oklahoma City is going to say is our trade deadline move is we're getting Chet Holmgren back.
Yes.
That's our trade deadline move.
Right.
We get him.
And they
back.
got freaking crazy Tyson.
This is also their 2nd go-round at it.
It is.
Ours hit the bump.
Yeah.
Where the trajectory. Right? Where it was like, but John Moran has been in multiple playoff series now. Yeah. That team as a group, Ja and Jaren and Dez have played in high leverage games. They've been to the 2nd round. And then they played that, obviously, the series against the Lakers that they got beat in 6. But even before then, the great forgotten Warrior season was the season that ended to the Grizzlies on their own home floor, which enabled Memphis to get to the playoffs the first time around when they got smoked by Utah. Mm-hmm. But that was supposed to be Golden State. But Ja Morant walked into Golden State and ended their season, right?
Yeah.
That happened. And that gets forgotten. But, they were on, Oklahoma City's still going through this for the 2nd time. They've only played in 1 playoff series.
We got another
a
one.
Little mini motion. The Los Angeles Clippers are trading Terrence Mann and Bones Highland to the Atlanta Hawks for Bogdanovich and 3 second-round picks.
We got
Sources
motion.
tell ESPN. Bro, what the?
No, I like that for the Clippers. I'm a Bogdanovich fan.
You got a floor spacer?
And the Terrence Mann thing with the if you again, you're not going anywhere without Kawhi anyway. But if you're planning on having Kawhi as a wing, you got Kawhi and you got Norm. I like having this guy come off your bench and be able to that's a guy that can get you 20 on the night you need it.
Knock down some trays.
Yeah.
He can shoot. Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Trey finna be lonely as hell in
Terrence
Atlanta,
Mann
bro.
ain't really done much lately.
Doesn't fit.
You're talking he's playing minutes, but he played 12 minutes.
What does he shoot from 3?
Lakers. Terrence Mann for the season, 34.7%. He only takes 2 a game. He don't take them.
He kind of fell off a little bit,
Terrence Mann.
He was hooping last year, right?
It was his 3rd year in the league. He averaged 11 a game, and he's been averaging 9 the last couple years. But yeah, he only averages 6 this year, and his minutes have gone down. He's playing about 5 fewer minutes a game. Yeah.
That's tough.
I like them getting Bogdanovich.
Just another floor spacer type dude.
It's another guy that another guy that I'm more concerned about than I am Terrence Mann. Again, it's another team you could play in the playoffs.
Let's see.
They're augmenting their roster for the playoffs.
Yeah, Bogdanovich.
These are veteran level teams.
Dude, Bogdanovich's numbers this
went
year
down.
Oh my
bad.
gosh.
Yeah.
But like I said, sometimes
cratering.
It's about where you are, bro.
Yep.
You get put around
opportunity and fit.
There you go. You get to LA, you watch. We look up, he's shooting 42% from the trade. Like, well, look.
Yeah.
No,
we play with James Harden and Kawhi.
He's a hard-nosed player, too.
Yeah.
I've always liked him. I've always liked Bogdanovich. Again, these veteran teams are adding some guys now. And that's a veteran guy that they added to the mix. Those are again, I always look at it like that. That's another guy I feel like could be in my playoff rotation.
Yeah. I guarantee you the
Clippers. Because as we said, this is what we've talked about 1,000 times. Who are the guys? If there was ever a time for us to be euphoric and believe anything is possible and we don't need anybody, we got our guys healthy, all we needed was a healthy roster. If there's ever a time for that, it would be now, considering what the Grizzlies have done over the course of and we're still, because we know what happens when you play against these vet teams. You know when you're playing against full-grown ass men, you can't walk into it with kids. It's like, all right, you need to augment this thing because you know you're playing. There's some of these veteran-laden teams that are down there at the bottom that are seasoned and they're men, right? Because right now, you would say, Ja, Payne, Jaren. Marcus, if you were to keep him, Brandon.
That's it.
That's it.
They've been in the
We talked about this for a while.
I'm saying that you
5 guys I
trust.
trust, that you trust them. There's 5 of them.
I know I can walk into a war.
Yeah.
I know I can walk into a war and what I'm getting.
Yeah.
They ain't nothing I got to worry about with them. They ain't going to go 0 for 8.
They've been in these moments, and they hold their own.
Yes.
That's true.
I could be
absolutely
swayed
true.
by a couple of more, but you know.
Like I don't think Vince would crater. I think Vince would be fine.
No, I don't either.
I think
but
Vince would be fine.
We don't
those
know.
Those are all question marks.
Yeah, they are.
How will Vince react? How will Gigi react? How will Jalen react? How will Edey react? Like Edey, you could see him getting 2 fouls in 1 minute.
Absolutely.
You could see
it.
again.
I could see Gigi being a mess his first playoff run.
Stuff that happens when you're young doesn't happen when you're old. Right?
Well, here's
like
the big one.
Look at Jared Jackson is a freaking superstar now. And it was like, we couldn't keep him on the court 2 years ago.
Here's the other one. And this year,
it's a different world.
And this year, he's going to have his chance. And one of those stories said it's because, one of the deals they're looking to make is because they want to keep him and re-sign him. This is the truth, and it's been the truth this year, too. If you go look at his game logs. When we play the more physical teams in the league, Dusanti is not there for it.
Yeah.
He hasn't been. And that's someone you're relying on the playoffs. And he'll get a chance this year, too. But
it also can become with growth for him, too. You know what I'm saying?
No, there is. There's room for growth.
Kennard might be the closest thing.
Kennard, yeah. Give me a little.
Kennard might be the closest thing to another one that you could, because he's been in the league for a long time. He's not going to crater.
Yeah, but he got hurt in the Lakers series, so
they're going to target him, but he's not going to. Yeah,
he was spraying it before he got hurt.
Right. And certainly just him creating the space.
Yeah. Bro, we got 34
minutes.
34 minutes.
34 minutes, boy.
You're getting worried, aren't you? I would say this. This is how you know we've been together and friends long enough. For too long.
You see the worry in my face?
This is the first time. Yeah. This is the first time that I've ever think. This is the first year we have been together as a group. And we've been together for a decade now, where I think Devin wants a trade.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever wanted a trade.
I want one too.
He's never wanted, but you never wanted one. He's never wanted. Bro, he got mad when we traded Garrett Temple.
Yeah, I did do that. That's true.
Because he knows what we know.
He knows
that it's not good enough.
It's not.
It's not that,
You've
bro.
seen enough playoffs to know it's
Again, we may be able to walk in, and I'll feel amazing. We bust Oklahoma City's ass on Saturday night. I would. I'd feel great.
All right, we're good.
I still worry about the vet teams. Those are the ones I worry about.
Like if the Clippers have Kawhi Leonard.
I'm not worried about these other young teams. Honestly.
We're the peak of young teams. We're the top of that.
Joe, and that's what's crazy. There's these fan bases that are like, Brian Windhorst said these teams at the bottom of the West aren't scared of the ones at the top of the West. Guess what? I'm not either. I'd rather play Houston in the first round than Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah. And the thing about all them teams at the bottom
it's not disrespectful. It's what's regular season good is not playoff good. It's not. Sorry. We've learned it. We're the 2 seed.
Yeah.
We got run out by the Lakers. They had men. Men. We look small in that series, bro. Small. Across the board, small. It's like JV was playing the varsity. And I was like, damn, man. Because they got friggin' Rui Hachimura out there playing small forward. He's 6'8". And then they got LeBron, and then they got AD, and then they're just throwing these big, full-grown ass men at us. These guys have kids.
Hey,
we ain't even got.
Speaking of that, bro, that Lakers team has gotten a lot bigger too.
Yes.
Luka 6'9". Rui Hachimura about 6'8", 6'9". Bron 6'9". Mark Williams 7 foot 1,000.
Yeah, but he's not as big as Davis.
He's still big, though.
Like filled out.
He's
also,
not like
bro.
You also know this though, and look, I am less worried with they don't have Davis just because of the unique problem that he poses Memphis. On the other hand, I don't want to play them anyway. I mean, freaking Luka's still going to walk your ass down and make you beat him 96-92.
Yes, he will.
Look at Rosa, your favorite thing.
Yeah.
What happens when you play the Lakers, Rosa?
Oh, between him and LeBron.
Oh, my God. It's going to be annoying. It's going to be so annoying.
Foul fest.
Well, plus they get every call.
They do. They already get every call.
You're teaming up the guy that thinks he deserves every call with the team that actually does get every call.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
no, it's gonna. They're gonna be hard to knock off, brother.
Yeah, you're gonna have to beat what 7? It'll be
yeah.
7
So I don't like. It's weird. I think that we look at it differently than maybe our peers. I don't think that those teams have the correct amount of fear. I think they need to get beat by veteran teams again in order to learn. Bro, it is hard because look. We've gotten into the playoffs, and it's the vet teams. We had better seasons than the Lakers and the Warriors when we lost to them. We had better seasons. We were objectively and by any metric the better team.
Yeah.
They were the vets. They were the ones that had been in 95 playoff games. And we'd been in 12. Or whatever it was. It's like that stuff matters, bro. You better have guys you can go to war with that like they've been under those lights. Yeah. They've been there when it's starting to get tough. And again, I would love for Smart to be that guy that is the one that can direct things or whatever. And he's been in a lot of big games and he's won more playoff games than guys ever play in.
For sure.
He's literally one of the best winners ever.
Yeah.
And you could say, well, he didn't have anything to do with Boston. Yeah, he was the heart and soul of that thing for a decade.
Yep.
And they won. And they didn't win despite him. They won in part because they had him. Now, of course, they were able to upgrade when they got Drew and they got Porzingis. But he's a winner, bro.
Yes.
He's a winning player.
So you can throw him out there. If he can be, because you can change a lot of people's minds if you go out in the playoff series and make an impact play or make an
It's just so hard to count on because we haven't been able to count on it.
Fingers worse than, you know what I'm saying? Worst fingers in America. You know what I'm saying?
Really? What is going on with your digits?
Fingers are afflicted, boy.
Hey, I laughed so hard when Taylor Jenkins said at the pregame yesterday that Vince and Marcus were going to go through pregame warm-ups and see how they felt. I was like, he hurt his finger.
Yeah, right.
What?
Can you shoot the ball or no?
Can you dribble or no?
Yeah.
What exactly did you need to see in pregame?
Right.
You gotta do the little.
He's gonna test the finger in the pregame.
You gotta.
He's gonna test his finger in the pregame.
Yeah, bro. You gotta slam it on stuff. You know what I'm saying? See if you can take some deflections.
He's broken his fingers like twice in 2 years.
With our team. What kind of luck is that?
Seriously.
You never have finger problems in your life.
No, that's not true. I actually got a text the other day from some guy that said I swear to God, hold on, let me find this. This is the most random thing ever that you just mentioned that.
You'll tell me he has like habitual bad fingers.
I'm not. He says, a guy I work with in Dallas played against Marcus Smart in high school. He said he was always jamming and breaking fingers and played with taped up hands all the time. Wild deal.
Maybe we just got back.
This has been going back since like high school?
Man.
This is what the guy told him. It's like, dude, even in high school. So when you said, that's why I laughed when you said, like, why us? Like, evidently this guy, like, has been playing with taped up fingers since high school. Every time he plays basketball, his fingers break.
Damn. Man. Marcus going to be doing interviews when he's like 45. His fingers
I know.
going
He's
to
be like
Lana all
Hollins.
over the place.
Yeah. He's going to be like Lana Hollins, boy.
You think he's throwing up gang signs?
Lana Hollins got some terrible
what
joints.
set is he throwing up? None, man. He's just got weird hands.
He's got flick the fingers, bro. But I mean, look, bro.
They're throwing up sets.
He
really did it, bro. He hit like 10 threes in that game against Dallas last year, then broke his finger.
Look, bro.
Then we never saw him again. And then he came back and played this year, broke his finger again.
Like you said, maybe you just hoop with the glove on.
Huh?
Maybe you just hoop with the glove on. Be the
Kitchen mitts.
Be the first NBA player to hoop with a glove on, man. But no,
Kitchen mitts.
If we stand pat, because we 25 minutes away.
Here's a weird thing. There's no like rumors out there right now, is there? There's no like
it kinda got
sources
quiet.
say
It
that
got-
these teams are talking. Are we going to get a barrage at the end, or is this thing settled?
Bro, I've been clicking the refresh button for the last 10 minutes.
I remember one of those years when we ended
Patrick
up getting
Baldwin Jr. got traded. Like when that's the headline right now.
Yeah.
Patrick Baldwin Jr. could walk in here right now.
Didn't the Kennard deal happen at the buzzer?
I'd be like, hey, let us get to a break. I'll talk to you.
Didn't the Kennard deal happen at the buzzer?
It did?
I believe
2023?
it did. Yeah, didn't it happen like right at the end of the day?
Somebody remembers me celebrating the Kennard deal, so it may have been.
Who did we trade Luke Kennard for?
Luke Kennard.
I swear to God, I don't even remember anymore.
Trade.
Yeah, Luke Kennard.
It was a
traded
3-team deal.
Who did we trade?
Give me a second. It's
A
loading.
pick? Or did we trade a player?
Danny Green.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Danny
John
Green to the
Wall.
Rockets. Danny Green to the Rockets. 3 second-round picks to the Clippers.
Wait, we had John Wall?
The Grizzlies traded Danny Green to the Rockets and 3 second-round picks to the Clippers. The Clippers traded John Wall and protected draft considerations to the Rockets for guard Eric Gordon.
So Eric Gordon went to the Clippers. Danny Green went to the Rockets. Kennard came to us.
The freaking
and
op
John Wall
himself.
went to the Rockets.
Danny Green, the op.
That was already.
Why
what
you
John
call him the
Wall was
op?
at the
Bro,
end.
he was an op, bro.
Oh,
he was on
yeah,
TV
man.
talking greasy
As
about
soon,
our
as soon
players,
as we
bro.
got rid of
He
him,
was?
man, he went. Yeah, as soon as we got rid of him, that dude went on the podcast, went on
Just
TV,
yapping.
talking about us,
What
talking
was
about
he
our players,
saying?
talking crap about our young players, how we didn't want to
bro.
listen to them.
Danny Green said our young players didn't want to listen to him?
Yeah,
bro.
pretty much. Yeah.
Oh.
That's the gist of it.
He didn't even play.
Exactly. Exactly.
What you want to listen to, bro? Broke knee ass.
They'll listen to Derrick Rose because
He's talking about Ja?
probably.
He's just yapping,
Even though
bro.
Derrick Rose wasn't playing much, like dude, D Rose has juice and like players will listen to him.
Yeah,
but
he's
like
a-
Danny Green, you
Go ahead, Roser.
yeah, man, you
He's about to call him a herbivore.
I'm just saying. Yeah,
Herbivore.
you pretty much just
Call him a herbivore.
get that money because you play with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker and Kawhi Leonard. Like,
Hey, Roser.
they did.
That's tough, bro. But no, we count down, bro.
All right, so the last one we had was the Bogdanovich deal, which I liked for the Clippers.
Yeah, it's a good one for the Clippers. But I'm refreshing, bro. I'm hitting notifications. I'm refreshing. Like you said, the word report has been stopped. There's no
So-
more like reported this, reported that, reported this, reported that.
Bobby Marks has said Atlanta has to clear 2 roster spots before the Cleveland and now LA Clippers trade gets finalized. So they need to clear 2 roster spots before those trades even
Is there
happen.
anything we want from them?
From who? The Hawks?
Capella's on an expiring.
Let me see. Who do I want from the Hawks, Verno? That's not
They got to
trade.
clear a roster spot.
Let's see.
Anybody
Dominic
you want?
Barlow, Kobe Buffkin, no. Dyson Daniels, no.
Onyeka Okongwu.
Larry Nance,
They're not getting rid of
no.
him. Larry Nance.
Nance, $11.2 million expiring.
Oh, I got one for you. The big body himself, David Roddy, the redemption story.
Larry Nance is the name.
Oh, okay.
Nance.
No, it's active.
Okay.
Active athlete that you could put in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a BC,
He's
like
an adult.
Like a taller BC type.
He's an adult.
Yeah, taller BC type.
Yeah.
Cody Zeller.
Also a good vet. People love Larry Nance.
Yeah. Cody Zeller. Want him?
What?
Just mention
That's
names.
Rosa used to love Cody Zeller.
Why?
I did love Cody Zeller. I wanted him in that draft.
Cody Zeller looks
What, in
like
1983?
Cody Zeller for real looks like
It's
no.
like
He's not even
2014.
old, but he looks like those guys
He
on
does look old,
1984
though.
NBA
Yeah,
games.
he does.
He is harking back to the guys that were balding.
He looks like one of those random old white dudes who used to play for the 90s Bulls teams. They had a million of them. Just
Bill Whittington or somebody.
Luke Longley,
No,
Joe Klein.
You have to be balding at like 27 in order to like now. There's no such thing as the balding white guy.
There is not.
No, he's extinct.
Yeah, this is the bald white
Unless
guy.
you're young. You have to have the affliction of like being bald early. Other than that, but there was like a bunch of balding white guys in the 80s. Now,
There really are
no
that many.
chance.
Wait, there's one.
There was
There's
balding
one.
black guys too. The guys that like had the hair on the sides.
Yeah, the cul-de-sac joints. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alec Caruso may be the best bald white guy right now.
So
Yep.
Caruso may be the best
Yep.
one. Because like back then it was like Chris Kaman.
Right.
Chris Kaman was a
You had
bald white
some.
dude. Who else was it?
The worst is the side hair, like the Paul Feinbaum. Like where it's like the side and the top is clean. That's crazy.
The George Jefferson?
Yes.
Can't have the George Jefferson.
Nate Thurmond,
Yeah.
Kevin Love's dad, Stan Love. Like those guys.
Yeah.
You see those old pictures and you're like, what?
Yeah, you can't have
Do you know I saw the craziest one? Did you see that? This is off the subject of the NBA. This is on the NFL. But you know everybody's doing all those Super Bowl week like interviews. So you hear from guys like, there's just all kinds of interviews that take place that everybody shows up. Sometimes, like maybe they're there for Nabisco, or they're there for 2K, or they're there for whatever. They're there for Madden, or they're there for Bijan Mustardson, his mustard that he does, whatever. So, did you see that that interview with Bijan Robinson that was going around the other day?
I saw Jameis goofing around, but I see that one.
Bijan Robinson did this interview, and it was about Michael Penix. And you remember a couple weeks ago where you were explaining to me about getting your hair done and having to wear a do-rag?
Yeah.
He said this guy has never taken off his do-rag, ever, around them. He said even if he goes in the hot tub, if he goes in the sauna, if he goes anywhere, and he's got like hundreds of them, they have never... Bijan Robinson said he has never seen Michael Penix without a do-rag.
Damn.
On his, and that's a teammate.
Dude, Cody Zeller
who
got
was
traded.
it? And they offered him, whatever show it was, offered him to come and do a reveal on the show.
Without the Dewey?
Yes.
But he got he really...
Oh, there's videos of him at Washington without it.
He said that they've never... Bijan Robinson said that since he has been a Falcon, he has not seen him.
He got a crispy hairline, so, that makes sense, bro. He got the low cut. He crispy.
But,
like, his ain't running from his, you know what I'm saying?
Cody Zeller got traded to the Rockets.
He did?
Yes. Cody Zeller and Houston's 2028 second-round pick got traded to the Rockets. The Rockets got their 2028 second-round pick back. And Cody Zeller.
We just talked about Cody Zeller and got that man traded.
That trade puts Atlanta below the luxury tax.
That's tough.
How old did you say Cody Zeller is?
32 years old. 4th pick in the 2013 NBA draft.
Roser loved him.
Why did you love him so much?
Dude, he was a freaking high school McDonald's All-American.
White
Jordan
guy from
Brand.
North Carolina?
No, he went to
Right?
Indiana.
Oh,
his brother went to North
that's
Carolina.
Right, that's right.
Dennis Schroeder's going to end up with the Pistons as part of the Jimmy Butler deal. That's what our old friend Amari Sankofa says. Sources tell him Dennis Schroeder will end. Dude, that Jimmy Butler trade's going to be like 10 teams. It's crazy. They started saying all these guys are getting rerouted other places.
Dennis Schroeder, bro. You when you got traded to Golden State, your son was like, "Oh, we're going to a winner now, Daddy," and like a month later, you gotta move again.
It's so weird how his summer for Germany was amazing. His beginning of the season for Brooklyn was amazing. And buddy, he was just never on the same page in Golden State. It just didn't work.
He was horrible.
You do kind of wonder, is he one of those guys that you've just got to let him go?
Yeah. If you put him in
if you try to put him in the right, because he probably gets to run the show. He's the one with the ball for Germany.
Yeah.
And he was the one with the ball for Brooklyn when we played them earlier this year. Mm-hmm. But if you try to put him in like just, hey, no, we're playing team basketball, set the table or whatever, like he's probably best suited to just be like that sixth man. But then just you gotta, if he's gonna be the sixth man, just turn it over to him.
Yeah, he can't do
We're not
structure.
running a bunch of like he's the guy, right? Like we're functioning off of you.
Yeah.
Because he
set him a screen and go.
Bro, that dude was amazing for Germany.
Yes, he was.
And he was great earlier this year for Brooklyn.
He cooked us twice.
Twice. Just bombed us. Bad.
High screen.
He was so good.
Yeah, he is one of those where, like you say, you put him in structure, he may not be able to function. Like he can get up, get up and down, like DeAndre Russell.
Well, if he's just not the guy. Some guys need the ball.
Yeah.
Right. He's not really doing anything to hurt you off the ball.
Nah, he got to have a rock in his hand.
Yeah.
Always. So yeah, but Cody Zeller cannot be the last trade we see, bro.
We have 17 minutes.
Come on the timeline, bro.
What do you think?
I think they're going to do something, but
I'm getting a little.
I'm getting nervous now.
Yeah, as the time's getting close, bro.
My original thought a week ago, if you would have asked me if they're doing something, I would have said no. I would have said no a week ago. I would have said they're going to stand pat.
About a week ago.
But I've heard too many people say Marcus Smart's name over the last 24 hours to where it's
And you know they tried to get Finney Smith.
they tried to get him.
So
Like that happened.
They did. They tried to
tells
get
you
him.
that
So
you
is
don't-
that just one of those like, hey, look, yes, we did want to do that, but now that wasn't
The
available,
fact
we're
that
not
they-
doing it.
The fact that they tried to do that tells you they know it's not good enough.
Yes.
That they need
bro.
another veteran presence. They need size.
Do something for me.
Physicality. They know.
I just want to see the Grizzlies come across my timeline. One time. One time. I've been refreshing, hitting this button aggressively. Just come on, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
we got a ton of people watching
they said
live.
so apparently.
How far have we come, Roser? How far have we
I know.
come? We've
out.
come all the way from Devin crying about Garrett Temple getting traded
honestly-
to now refreshing his timeline.
Honestly, like, this is a proud moment right here. Like,
we've worn him down.
Let's calm down.
I may shed a tear.
Let's calm down, guys.
Like,
calm
that's
down.
like,
Let's calm down.
man.
Let's calm down.
Maybe if you, maybe if you put back on the Grizz mask, it'll happen.
No, I'm not putting that goofy thing on. There's too many people
Come on,
watching
bro.
this damn show right now.
Come on.
There's almost 1,000 people watching this
I'll
show
do
right
it if
now.
you guys will.
All right, let's go. Let's put it back
This
on.
is in honor of Grizz's birthday party.
By the way, we want everybody to be there on Saturday, the Grizzlies' birthday party. Y'all get y'all tickets.
Look,
the eyes wide shut mask.
Hey, this is. Hey,
It's the. Never mind.
here's what we're doing.
Remind me
We
of something
are.
else.
We are willing us to victory
Yeah.
at the trade deadline.
We have 901 viewers
We
live.
have put on the masks in order to prepare for this moment. Oh, okay. Wait, no. There's only one other thing I can do,
You
guys.
gotta put the big cap on with it?
No.
Where's the big cap? I'm gonna put a big cap on too. Bro, I look like what's his name?
See if the mask will fit around the Zach Edey big head.
Bro. these are rally masks, bro. With the rally squirrels, bro. We rallying with the masks right now.
It stays until.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Until the good news comes in.
Let's go.
Oh, the
stays.
grumpy Grizzly is here.
Yep, we're here. Come on, man. Oh, we got Shams. Damn it.
Yeah, that's the Pistons thing. Hey,
Damn it.
shout out to Amari. Shout out to Amari Sankofa.
Don't give a shit about Dennis Schroeder,
No, but shout out to Amari, dude. Amari had that story before Shams, before Chris Haynes.
Who?
Amari Sankofa.
Sankofa.
Oh, he had
buddy.
that story?
He had
Our
that story
dog.
before they did. That they were that Schroeder
our
was going to
guy,
be coming to
man.
the Pistons in that trade.
Shout out Amari Sankofa.
Yeah,
Shout out Amari.
Sankofa.
That's our dog,
Yeah,
man.
Amari Sankofa.
Turn up then.
All right, we have put on our super Grizz.
Yeah, this is our rally cast, man.
The rally cash in order for the trade deadline to shine down upon us favorably. We have 13 minutes until the trade deadline ends.
By the way, they wanted you to
I'm
know.
going to be mad about the DeAndre Hunter thing, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too.
That was an early morning text that I sent you guys.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, dude. If he's available, let's get in on this.
Yeah, a 41-9 team feeling like they need to, make some shake, bro.
What were you going to say they need me to do?
Who?
You were saying they need you to do something.
Oh no, they don't need you to do nothing. But I was just mad sitting on my face like this, bro. I don't like that, bro. I feel like never mind. By the way,
eyes wide shut.
Yeah, you kind of look like a crackhead.
yeah, I do, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Look like I might steal your.
You're very crackish.
You're like might steal your
I like
carburetor.
it.
Might steal your
And- yeah,
carburetor or some
and
shit.
you just look slow.
Do I put on the whole outfit?
You look slow. You do. Please.
Hanging out with Scotty
Please,
Barnes.
Roser. He said, put on your Scotty Barnes jersey.
he kicking it with Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes alone.
Bro, I look like I might steal your carburetor, bro.
Huh?
I might steal your carburetor. Ask you for
Look
a
at
cigarette.
Roser. Look at this.
Bro, this is.
Roser, you got to will us to trade deadline victory. Oh my God, no.
Oh no! Oh no! Where is he going?
No.
What is he doing?
Oh, no.
Where is he?
Watch
Hey,
out.
What is this guy doing?
It's Super Roser. Super Roser. Roser. What?
Make a trade. He's trade man. He's trade man.
Trade man. Trade man. Trade man. Oh, no.
He's trade man. He's trade man. What the? This is what happens when. Hey, he's trade man. Look at Scotty Barnes himself, man. Look at you. So proud of you, bro.
Hey, trade man. Yeah, yell across. Their offices are right across the way.
Yeah, scream at them.
Stand in the window and see if trade. Hey, like you know when people see Batman, the bat signal.
Yeah.
See if Zach Kleiman can see you across the way.
Scream at
stand
him.
up in the window so Zach Kleiman can see you, and maybe he can put the.
We're making a trade.
So a trade man.
Trade man.
Trade man.
He is.
He is trade man.
Trade man.
What happens to trade?
Hopefully Kleiman just saw the signal.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully he just saw the signal. His office is across the way there, so he could see into our studio. Dude, nothing would be funnier is if they've just come to terms with the fact that they're not doing anything. And he is sitting over there, and he's like, "What the f is Roser doing?" if he texts us and he said, "Bro, what are you doing?" You're like,
Bro,
"We're trade men."
I got some stuff for you. It's not a trade.
It's not a
but
trade.
It's
movement.
Bob Myers on live TV.
Oh my God!
Accidentally leaked that the Grizzlies were trying to get Kevin Durant. He said on live TV, I can't play it. I don't know what he's saying, but the cat.
What do you mean he accidentally leaked that?
According to Bob Myers on ESPN just now, the Grizzlies attempted to trade for Kevin Durant, but he said no.
He said no?
He said no. Yeah.
No!
I need Elliot Perry here. What'd he do?
What'd he do? What'd we do? KD, why?
So we loaded up with all this crap to trade for a star, and no star will come.
No. Why don't nobody want us, man? I feel like Fresh Prince, man. Why don't nobody love us, man?
We're just gonna have to draft them.
Man, come on, man.
KD, you just did that pod with Tony and Zebo. Bob Myers said that they tried to trade for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant said no.
Yeah. Which means
I didn't think Kevin Durant gets to say no.
Yeah.
Oh, phooey.
That's stupid. Are we the
He's
slaw
like, I'd
girl?
rather just
Are
be
we
none
the
of
slaw
these
girl in the club.
That tells you what they dude.
Are we the
They
slaw girl
have
in the club?
they have tried to get Kevin Durant like 3 times now. They've tried to trade for him 3 times now.
Bro, we're the slaw girl in the club, bro. We're the joint you see in the back corner, bro. It's 2 a.m. Come on, bro. I just want somebody to love us, bro. I just want somebody to love us.
She's in the back at 2 a.m.
2 a.m.
She's just left.
She just left.
Her friends have already gone.
They already left. They're having a great time at wherever they are. She's left by herself in the corner.
Looks like Roser in that mask. Slow in the face. Look like Dylan Gabriel.
Or Garrett, what's his name? Carson Beck.
He looked like Captain Underpants.
Man.
Captain Underpants.
Bro, that's tough, man.
Dude, we tried to trade. For. You know what, man? You know what I'm tired of?
Being the ugly girl in the club.
I'm tired of just a bunch of almosts. We almost had so-and-so, and we almost had so-and-so. We tried to trade for so-and-so. We tried to trade for Jimmy Butler, and he said no. And we tried to trade for Kevin Durant, and he said no. And we tried to trade for Dorian Finney-Smith, but that dumbass Sean Marks leaked it so that he got a better deal from the friggin' Lakers of all teams.
So Winderhorst followed that up with Memphis has been trying so hard. We have 20 minutes. Maybe they'll get a deal. They tried to get Dorian Finney-Smith. They tried to get Cam Johnson. They tried to get Jimmy Butler.
Oh, my God. And we tried to get
Tony Allen.
And we tried to get Kevin Durant.
TA, why did you tell
And they
him?
tried to get Kevin Durant. Like, they're literally trying. He tried to get Mikal Bridges for 5 first-round picks like 2 to 3 years ago.
Call him and tell him it's nice. It ain't that bad.
We have 6 minutes, by the way. We don't have 20 minutes.
And we're standing here with freaking mask on. Come on, bro. Just come on, man.
I'd have taken DeAndre Hunter. I'd have taken Caleb Martin. Oh, well. Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back. Trade man's dead.
Well,
that's tough. We were so close. We were so close.
Tough.
We were so close.
Stop.
There's
Whole lot of
6 minutes
edging.
left. 6 minutes left. It really is.
bruh.
Really
It's like the-
is.
it's like
That's
the
why
strip-
I'm wearing blue.
It's like the strip club, bro.
It's
It's like the strip club when the girl when she put her legs on you, bro. It's like when the girl in the strip club put her legs on
I'm
you.
so tired of hearing the Grizzlies tried to do this and they tried to do that, and it takes 2 to tango, and this player didn't want to come here, and that player didn't want to come here, and like none of these vet guys. Like, remember Iguodala didn't want to come here, and Jimmy Butler didn't want to come here, and Kevin Durant didn't want to come here. Like, phooey.
I mean, at least the target.
What happened with the Cam Johnson thing? What's wrong with that?
And so they
What,
wanted
is he
to,
gonna keep his
what they
ass in
said
Brooklyn?
is they wanted 2 first-round picks for him.
The Memphis Grizzlies are trading Marcus Smart in the 2025 first-round pick to the Washington Wizards.
Hang on, what are we getting back? All right, hang on.
That
The
sends
Grizzlies
2
are
first-round, second-round picks to Memphis.
The Grizzlies are trading Marcus Smart and a 2025 first-round pick to the Wizards in a multi-team trade that sends 2 second-round picks to Memphis. Memphis creates roster flexibility with the move. Are we not getting another player back? Are we just salary dumping him? Are we going to go to the buyout market? There's no way they're just dumping him and not getting something else. There's no way.
Bruh.
There's no way they're just dumping him and not getting something else.
I agree.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. Even if it's not a player in a trade, there's somebody on the buyout market that's going to be. There's no way that they are just dumping him.
And we sent him to Washington?
Damn, man. Him and Tyus.
Him and
How about
Middleton.
that?
And Middleton.
We sent Tyus to Washington in the trade that got us Marcus Smart, and now we're sending him back to. Now we're sending Marcus to Washington.
Memphis creates roster flexibility with the move.
For what?
For what? That's what I need to know. Why do we need roster flexibility? Why do we need roster flexibility? Oh my God, make the call, Zebo. Make the call, Tony. Make the call. They can't. They can't.
Bro, what the, bro? By the way, Kevin Porter Jr. is getting traded to Milwaukee for Beauchamp. Who gives a?
Marshawn Beauchamp.
I don't give a crap.
Okay, hold on a second.
Oh my gosh.
Why did we trade Marcus Smart?
Bro.
That's what we need to know.
I swear to you.
It cannot. There's no way. No, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
That you would. Yes, they did trade him for roster flexibility. Okay. Why do you need roster flexibility? Maybe it might be. You know what? That Beauchamp deal. That might. I know you say you don't give a crap, but look, it could be one of these because of the maybe a Portis thing.
Yeah.
Just something that's there. Because that is a name that has come up prior to.
We got 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
We got 2 minutes and 57 seconds, and you said they.
Oh, it said Windhorst just said it's to make room for Jaren's extension.
What? What?
Bro, Jaren's extension will not kick in until Marcus's contract would already be expired. Jaren has one more year after this left on his deal. Jaren's extension is not until 26-27. That's when Jaren's extension kicks in. Jaren has one more year on his current deal.
That's a win. I'm just reporting the news from Wendy and from what people send me. Roser.
The Grizzlies traded Tyus Jones, Marcus Sasser, and the pick that became Bub Carrington for Marcus Smart, only to trade another first to salary dump him 18 months later. Life comes at you fast. That cannot be real. The Grizzlies trade. Not only did we trade Marcus Smart, we traded a first-round pick to the Wizards. There better be more to follow.
There has to be more to follow.
That can't be the whole thing. There's no way. That can't be the whole thing.
No.
You just moved Marcus Smart and a first-round pick.
Jake LaRavia just got traded to Sacramento.
What?
That according to Chris Haynes.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Sacramento.
So that says the Sacramento Kings are acquiring Jake LaRavia from Memphis.
What is happening? We got 1 minute, bro. What is happening?
So this is why deals come in at the end.
Yeah. So all right. So nobody can put it all together.
What is happening?
The Sacramento Kings are acquiring Jake LaRavia from Memphis. Okay. So Jake LaRavia is gone. Marcus Smart is gone. Why are they?
That's two guys just gone.
Correct.
Something
with no return.
With no return other than a couple.
Survivors.
With no survivors.
So what are we
with
getting?
just second-round picks are all we know. You've got to be getting a player back. You've got to be, yeah.
What are we getting? It says the Memphis Grizzlies are trading Marcus Smart and a 25 first-round pick to the Washington Wizards in a multi-team trade that sends 2 second-round picks to Memphis. Memphis creates roster flexibility with the move. Okay, we didn't trade Marcus Smart and a first-round pick attached to him.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make sense.
It makes your team worse. It makes your team
And
worse.
you trade a future first. Like
And you traded a future first. There has to be something
There's
coming.
definitely more coming.
And Jake LaRavia has gotten traded to the Sacramento Kings. Sorry, Roser. Your guy's gone.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm sorry.
Shout out Jake.
Huh?
Shout out Jake. Maybe he'll get to shine. I did wonder about Sacramento when they got Valanciunas. I was like, are they just going to have Sabonis and Valanciunas play together?
Bro, there ain't no way. There ain't no way we just traded Marcus Smart for nothing.
No. And a first-round pick. There's no way.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way we traded Marcus Smart and a first-round pick for nothing.
Yeah.
There's no way. It
yeah.
doesn't make sense. That doesn't
Just for Jaren's extension.
No.
Just for Jaren's extension.
No.
That doesn't.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
That doesn't make sense. You're not just dumping that for nothing. James Wiseman and cash to Toronto? Cool.
Well, Wiseman's out for the year.
He said, who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
The Kings are sending a 2028 second rounder to Memphis plus Kobe Jones and Alex Len to Washington. So we're getting a second rounder from the Kings, 2 second rounders from Washington, and we're giving up Marcus Smart, a first round pick, and LaRavia. Like we're doing that?
Draft picks? Draft picks?
There's no way we're getting 3 second rounders and sending out LaRavia, Marcus, and a first round pick. I am pissed if that's going to be it.
There's no way.
There's no way that's it.
Draft picks?
We can't go from trying to trade for KD to just getting rid of a bunch of stuff for draft picks.
No.
Like your team's not better.
No.
You can't.
Your team's worse. For the playoffs, your team's
The whole idea was this is to make your team better. So that's why we're going to hold off.
Yes.
We're going to hold off.
This is why
There's
we said
no
we're going
way.
long today.
There's no way. We're going to hold off. There's no way they would have said, like, those are things that you worry about in the offseason.
Yes.
You're not actively making your team worse this year for no reason.
Yes.
Just so you could get some draft picks.
Yeah, I don't want no damn
going
draft
forward.
picks,
No,
bro. We got enough of them Jones, bro.
What it makes me think is that you are acquiring those draft picks for a reason. What if? What if?
At this point, I'm
no, just hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing you out. I'm stressed right now.
Hear me out. What do you need draft picks for? You don't need them for yourself. You need them to put together for something else. So you went and got those picks from there. You got those picks from there, right? You just said what? How many?
Yeah.
Two from Sacramento?
Yes.
So now, if I'm putting together a big deal, that's what I've got to believe here. That's what I've got to believe. Golden State Warriors are done with trade, sources say. Look for them to be aggressive in the buyout market. Okay, cool. All right, look. This is what I'm saying. I'm going to assume that you went and attained these different draft picks for a reason, right? That this is all leaking out about the picks and everything,
Yes.
but that you got so that you can pair together. The only way you can pair together 4 picks, 5 picks, 6 picks, whatever it may be, is if you go and attain those. So you got these picks from here in the Smart deal.
Yeah.
You got those picks from there in the Kings deal. And so now I'm flooding whatever the deal is that's out there, I'm flooding them with picks that I didn't have, right?
Yes.
I went and got those picks. So now I've got, because they already had all their own picks. The Grizzlies have their own picks going forward.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have given up a first-round pick and you also are trying to free up that money. But you're not trying to free that money up for the offseason. You're trying to free that money up for now, for right now. You need that Smart thing off of your books for some reason.
So here's the
Just doesn't make any sense
With
otherwise.
here's why. Parker Fleming points this out. The Grizzlies with the Smart and LaRavia trades, they now have 2 open roster spots, and they dished out over $23 million in salaries. There has to be something else lined up.
Has to be.
Has to be.
Oh, come on.
Or
Doesn't
you're
make any
hitting the
sense.
buyout market. Like that's the only way.
Buyout market.
No, what?
I
No.
don't.
I mean, I just don't want Marcus to end up in freaking LA now. That makes the shit even more scary.
No. There's something else. There's something else on the way. Because you have just freed up all of that money.
Yeah, people are saying, like, bring up the Alex Len and Kobe Jones. Nobody cares about that part.
Huh? Alex Len?
Yeah, nobody gives a damn about no Alex Len or Kobe Jones, respectfully.
Yeah, they don't matter.
Respectfully.
You have 2
Those are
open
waves.
roster spots.
Yeah, they're not
Those are
going
waves.
to be a part of our team, bro.
Yeah, but you didn't move. You attained those picks. You're not attaining those for yourself.
Who's calling me?
You have G.G. Jackson. You have Vince Williams. You have Jay Huff. You have Scottie Pippen Jr. You have all these guys on cheap contracts.
Yes.
You have all the. You have, and then you have. By the way, Jalen Wells and Zach Edey, both on rookie contracts. You're not getting rid of players that can help you right now to get draft picks for the future. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Especially when you know that that's not only, by the way, not only is Smart a valuable piece for you, especially when you're going into the playoffs. He's one of the 5 guys we just named as somebody that you would want walking into a playoff series with.
Yep.
Again, because you don't have many that have that experience. He's also your veteran. Like, you don't have vets on this team. These guys are not vets yet, right? These are, yes, they've been in the league for a long time, but, I mean, your longest tenured player on your team is Jaren now, right?
Yep.
Has anybody been in the league longer than Jaren?
Are they going to send us Middleton?
Oh, what? Maybe is Kennard? Kennard may be longer than Jaren.
Yeah, because he,
Kennard may be longer than
that's the
Jaren.
only one. But still, bro, like, shit.
There's no way. Something's got to give here.
I mean,
that can't be you're not giving away Marcus Smart for nothing. Unless there's a reason. But by the way, you gave up Marcus Smart and a first-round pick.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And we're trying to make a run this year, bro.
If you needed to dump his salary...
Would Washington send you Middleton?
If you needed to dump his salary, you would do that in the offseason.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so
You wouldn't do
weird.
it now.
You wouldn't do it now. Do it
Could
all
actively hurt your team.
Right.
He could help you in the playoffs, bro.
Right.
Whatever.
No, Marcus Smart can help you when it comes playoff time. Oh, boy. Are we just going to have to sit here and wait to see?
Who we get
When Trade Man showed up, this is not what Trade Man had in
What you
mind.
did.
This is not what Trade Man was
All right,
asking
you better
for.
come back. You better
Trade Man.
hit the
Trade
window
Man.
again.
Wait, one more from Trade Man.
You better hit the window again.
Trade Man showed up and freaking.
Here, all right, let me see what Bob Myers said. Hold on.
Memphis knows what he said because that's why they tried on Jimmy Butler.
Yes.
They tried on Kevin Durant. Problem is, this is what I hate saying, is like those guys said no.
That was kind of just news that just came out of Bob's mouth there about Memphis and Kevin Durant. But
well, look, my point is that Memphis.
Okay. Bob Myers said that they tried to get Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant said no. I refuse to believe that getting rid of Marcus Smart and a first-round pick for nothing is actually something that happened. By the way, and Jake LaRavia for nothing. Like, these are second-round picks.
Alex Lynn and Kobe Jones. Like, what are we talking about?
John Hollinger is saying there's no news yet, but Malcolm Brogdon coming back to Memphis would be the contract that fits in all of this.
To do what? Oh, my gosh.
Trade man's back.
Trade man's back. He's back. There
Bro, salary dumping players and not getting better is crazy.
That's crazy.
Trade man's
back.
It's crazy.
Salary dumping players and not like improving the team. That can't be. We just got him back. Ain't no way.
Just got him back.
No way.
We just sit and watch the Cavs, who was 41-9.
Ain't no way, right?
Upgrade, right?
There's no way.
Vernon, ball up top.
Are you serious? That's really what it is?
Ball up top, Verno. Check ball, running back. Let's go. Ball up top.
It's really what it is?
We're balling up top, bro. Check ball.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. Marcus Smart could have helped you in the playoff run.
Marcus Smart could have helped you Saturday.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I need somebody to, like, wrestle Lou Dort.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ball up top, man.
Dude. This can't be real.
No. We're not just salary dump as the number 2 seed in the West. Give away, get salary dumping one of the 5 players that we would actually trust in a playoff series.
We literally said that earlier. Here's 5 guys that we would like.
Yeah, you actually trust in a
we gotta
playoff
walk
series.
into a big high leverage. There ain't no way, right?
No way.
There's no way, right?
Bro.
They got those picks to be able to make a deal, right?
Yes.
Because it was all that came back from all these deals is picks.
3 second rounders.
So you opened up money.
We sent out.
No, you opened up money and got picks. Right? You opened up $23 million and then got a bunch of draft picks in return. That has to be that you threw those things together and traded for something that improved your team.
Yes.
You will never convince me that just trading away Marcus Smart for nothing improved your team. And nobody is going to, you're never going to, bro, if you want people to cheer finances, then.
Yeah, we ain't cheering.
No, we ain't cheering finances.
Yeah, we're not cheering finances.
We don't cheer finances, we cheer championships. We cheer playoff wins.
Did that make you better?
In the playoff situation.
Did the trade, as of right now, so again, I'm reserved, I can't believe, it would be unfathomable to me that you would just actively make your team worse for no reason.
They would tell you, we haven't had Marcus Smart anyway, and we're still this good. That's what they would tell you. So how do we make it? This is what they tell you. How do we make it worse by getting rid of a player who never played for us anyway?
Bro, we need him in the playoffs.
I've
always told myself.
I'm with y'all.
Even when he was hurt,
I'm with
I was
y'all
like,
on
yo,
that.
even if he ain't playing now, bro, maybe in a playoff situation he can rock with us. He can make a play. He can make a loose ball grab or something, bro, to flip a playoff game. Like, ball up top.
I don't understand getting rid of Marcus Smart for nothing.
I don't either. Marcus Smart and
like
a first-round pick.
Like a true salary dump?
For nothing.
Like a real salary dump?
This is a real salary dump.
He's not a dead... This isn't Chandler Parsons.
No.
Yeah, bro.
No.
This isn't Chandler Parsons.
No.
He ain't a dead body, bro.
No.
He doesn't have, like,
He ain't
cooked
a corpse.
knees
He's
or
not a
anything
corpse,
like
bro.
that. Like,
He's a moving human who can affect the playoff series at the age of 30.
He's 30, right?
Yeah, he's 30 years old. Like I said, look, bro. Look, ball up top.
This is not the trade deadline you wanted.
Yeah, I'm about to. I got to do an interview at 2:30, and I gotta make my mind cool before I do this interview. So, Ball up top, though, bro. Let's go.
Is it really
Let's
the
go
end
Grizz,
of it?
man.
Is that really what's happened?
I think that's it.
I mean, that is appalling. Like, truly appalling. We sat here and said the team has got to get better. The team has got to get better. The team has got to get better.
They got rid of
I've still got to believe that there's no way, right?
There's no way.
There has to be some kind of. But I mean, look, we're now to 12.
You waiting for what's name to come in and see if you got punked?
We're to 215.
Would Washington send us Middleton in that deal? Didn't they just trade? They just got Chris Middleton. Like, couldn't they then send Middleton to us? I don't know. I'd have to look at the money. I'd have to look at the money. Like, but Middleton's like $31 million, and we've sent out $23 million and stuff. But
I can get jiggy with Middleton. It will, you know.
The Wizards have picks 40. The Wizards have picks 43 and 44, and Malcolm Brogdon fits into the salary of Smart and is an expiring contract.
The expiring would make sense, but.
Has Malcolm Brogdon played?
Bro, I don't think he's put on a jersey this year.
Didn't he say it was like a dream to play for the Wizards before the season because he went to Virginia?
He did say that. I did never play the game for them.
Malcolm Brogdon has played 21 games, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 31.4 from 3, 43.7 from the field.
That doesn't fill that spot, though, bro.
He has, he played the other night, yeah.
You've been trying to trade for DFS, Cam Johnson, KD, for a reason.
Yep.
Right?
Well, why'd they get rid of Jake for nothing?
Yeah, like, at least Jake could go bump somebody or something.
Yeah.
Give somebody a hard shove.
They salary dumped. I mean,
as the 2 seed in the West, we salary dumped.
Look, you do.
That's
disastrous. I don't even smoke.
That's disastrous. Give me Tyus back.
Someone said at least we didn't trade Luka to the Lakers. Well, that's true. We didn't do that.
I need give me a Marlboro Light.
We've won 10 out of 11.
Shut me down.
We've won 10 out of 11, and we're depressed. Somehow.
I think only 10 minutes. We'll be depressed for 10 minutes, Vernon. We'll be all right.
fine.
Ball up top, Verno. Ball up top. Just run it back. Go Grizz.
They made a mistake leaving us on the air the whole time. This sucks. Sucks.
And you broke your microphone.
I broke my microphone.
He broke his microphone.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's limp.
All right.
It's as limp as this trade deadline.
Here, just trade it for nothing.
Just dump it.
I like Marcus Smart.
Me too.
It just said that this just came across. The Thunder are going to waive Daniel Tice. League sources told a hoop site.
So what?
I'm just saying. They just traded for him. We thought it was a good deal for him yesterday, and now they're going to waive him.
I feel like I thought I was going to get a PS5, and I just opened up a box of human feces.
Yeah.
Like I had really gotten my hopes up.
Yeah.
Like
this is it. We're the 2 seed in the West.
This
it's
is the year.
Open.
I'm
we
gonna
can
get
go
a
for
PS5,
it.
and then I'm gonna be like, "What the hell? Human feces? No,
not feces.
That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, it smells bad.
I didn't want this. I thought I was getting a PS5. No.
Run it back, man. That's all we can do right now, Verno. Run it back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all right, bro. Saturday, get your ticks. Grizz versus Thunder. Grizz's birthday. The battle of
Trade Man is retired, bro.
Trade Man never coming back.
Honestly, maybe the worst superhero ever.
It really is, yeah. Really is.
You might as well
Trade Man just.
You might as well just giving everybody disease.
I know, right? Just spraying the
You should
whole
be called
country.
Disease Man.
Yeah, Trade Man is.
Trade Man is done.
Done. Retired.
Yeah. Hey, but while y'all here though, hit like, subscribe.
My God.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, dude, you can't even talk.
You got an interview to do, and that's how flustered you are. Come on, man.
I'm flustered, bro.
Yeah, come on. We got to get you together.
I got to do an interview at 2:30. I'm flustered. But hit like, subscribe. All y'all watching right now. This is an everyday
You know
thing.
what I got to go do? I'm going to have to go sit in carpool, and then my son's going to get in the car. He's going to be like, we traded Marcus. Why did we trade Marcus Smart for picks?
You got to explain it to him.
Second round picks.
Good. At least we got Alex Lynn, right?
He's really going to say that to me.
Oh, he's going to say at least we got Alex Lynn.
He's going to say, no, he is not going to say that.
Well, Alex Lynn's going to Washington.
Yeah, because we don't have him.
Yeah.
He's going to say, why did we trade Marcus Smart for nothing? And I'm going to say, I don't know. Not real sure, bud.
But in the great words.
I mean, was there ever anything worse? I mean, the Marcus Smart era in Memphis is just like.
My favorite memory is the little tap in LA.
Yeah.
The little tap pass. But like I envisioned something like that happening in the playoff series, right?
Why would we not have him for the playoffs?
Like, that's something I imagine.
Why would we
in the playoffs.
not have him for the playoffs?
Let's just say it's Malcolm Brogdon coming back.
I would
rather have Marcus Smart for the playoffs than Malcolm freaking Brogdon. Please just be Chris Middleton. Like, if you give me Chris Middleton, I'll be like, all right, cool.
Yeah, get ready for an interview. Ball up top. I love y'all, man. Grizz fans know I love y'all. Hit like, subscribe. We do this every day.
Yeah, hit like and subscribe. We'll be back again tomorrow.
Yeah. Trade man won't be. Salary dump.
Hey. F minus. All right. Bye. I might be back tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Hey, flexibility is going to be here, though. Don't you worry, Vernon.
Oh, flexibility. Hopefully Chris Wallace can dust off the jersey that says flexibility on it. I would have rather traded for group economics Tolliver.
You'd rather have group economics?
Oh, my gosh. We are getting Johnny Davis and Marvin Bagley. I'm serious, from Shams. The Wizards are sending Marvin Bagley III to the Grizzlies as part of the deal.
Okay, now they're trolling
and Johnny
me.
Davis is
now
also sent to Memphis.
Because I'm the only person that loved Marvin Bagley.
You loved Marvin Bagley.
So this is not. You know what? This wasn't even done. They've got the show on over there, and they said, "Okay, take Bagley. He wants to shit on us. Take Bagley. We're gonna troll his ass now, and then they're gonna bring him in and then cut him, just to troll me." Johnny Davis. Johnny Davis had a lot of potential.
Bro, he's the worst.
Recent lottery pick. I know. This is trolling me. This is trolling me.
GP.
At this point.
What is happening, bro?
I had Marvin Bagley #1.
I did too. Zach Kleiman's trolling me. He's like, well, dude, we're going to bring in Bagley to troll him. Oh, my God.
I got an interview to do, bro. I'm pissed.
All right.
My car's charging.
Happy for you. All right. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.